And we are live. Hello, people of the internet. It is me, Real American Politics, back in with another election night live stream. Here again with the clown crew known as Mr. Yeet.
Hello.
Mr. James.
Hi.
Your microphone sucks. And of course, Mr. Tyrone.
Oh yeah, I forgot to switch my microphone to the better one.
And of course, he's gone. And Trump 2020. Oh yeah, of course he comes in. Trump 2020.
No, my microphone stopped
God.
working. I don't know why.
So Trump, we also got somebody else, but he's gonna come a little bit later. He has some stuff going on. So yeah, we are back with the most important election night of the year. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is gonna be... Yes, I got the state Senate race up. I got literally everything. Wisconsin State Supreme Court, Chicago wards, all that, and past results. So the first poll closings in 11 minutes are in the state of Chicago, or not the state, the city
the state of Chicago.
Yes, that's
No, he's back.
Yeah, so we're gonna have Brandon Johnson, the progressive Democrat, versus Paul Vallis, the more moderate conservative Democrat. And yes, I did vote for Mr. Daniel Kelly, and I saw there's a lot of people voting. Now, I'm not saying it's going to indicate anything, but it seemed like it's a high turnout election. All right, we got our first super chat. Oh gosh, that political guy for 5. I love his super chats. Breaking. We can now project Corey Stapleton has won the Wisconsin Supreme Court seat.
Let's go.
Chicago mayorship in special election in the Wisconsin Senate. So true. So true.
We don't even need votes to know that.
Yep, it's Corey Stapleton.
Oh boy, big news.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a fun stream. This is gonna be real fun. And let me be clear, I still think Protasiewicz is favored, but Kelly's pathway, it's not as extreme as some people are making it sound out to be. What he needs to do is simple. There's 3 or 4 things. 1, run it up in Waukesha, or the WOW counties, but in particular, Waukesha and Washington. He needs a crack like 65 in Waukesha, probably 73 in Washington. Again, that's about, depends on turnout. Ozaki, run up as much as possible, probably 60, 61%. And also in Milwaukee and Dane, don't get killed. Those are the 2 counties you cannot get killed in. Of course, you got to run up in the Bow counties, Brown, Outagamie, Winnebago, a.k.a. Green Bay, Fox Valley. But Winnebago is the one county everybody should pay attention to tonight. If it's not going good there, it's game over. Now, also, limit the defeats in the driftless region. Grant, Crawford, Richland, Lafayette, etc. The one county in this region everybody should pay attention to is Vernon. This is a bit more Democrat favorable. Evers won it. And it is Republican trendy, but it is a good indicator for this region. So the counties I would say pay attention to for a lot of the night is Vernon, Pierce, Winnebago, and Ozaki. So yeah, what does everybody have to say about this race?
I think that this race is great news for Blake Masters.
Oh gosh. And before we continue, a couple more super chats. Old New Year 2020 for 5. Did you know that Duke was just elected mayor of Detroit? Oh gosh. Some looming for 5.5 Canadian dollars. Fox News can now project war, we want war. Yes, sir. Jesus, war. I will do it. We'll win the Wisconsin Supreme Court election. Oh, man. Great super chats so far for tonight. But yeah, anybody else got anything about Wisconsin before we really get into it?
Yeah, counties to look at. Brown County, this is where Green Bay is located.
Yep.
I think Kelly has to win this around likely to safe. Run it up in Waukesha. He needs those 4 southwest counties, I
Lafayette,
believe.
Grant, Crawford, or Richmond. I'm just saying more focused on Vernon.
If he wins Vernon, the race is over.
But make
he
it
probably
close
needs to win Racine safe. At least close to safe.
Yeah, I can.
It's just got to be over 5.
And plus, with turnout, this is a hard
Not
election
over
to
7.
predict. We got no polling data. We usually got some polling data or something. And even the early vote data, we can't really go off of. Very odd parents for 2. Will Wisconsin eventually flip red long term? I think it will eventually, but this election will determine how quick it happens. That's just my opinion. If it doesn't happen this time, the trend's probably pushed back a little bit. If Kelly does win, which I think he can, I mean, people make it sound like it's a 0% chance. He has a pathway. If we win, we're in a good spot for 24. So.
All right. I do have one thing I want to talk about, Rap, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
I know that people have been tweeting about this all the time, and I'm pretty sure we all have a general similar consensus, but what do we all think about the Trump indictment and the fact that the trial's not even going to happen until January 2024?
They're purposely
how do
doing
we
this.
feel about that?
They're trying to drag this out as long as much as possible. That's what's going to happen. And I still don't know who this is going to help. There's indications to say that people are going to be against this. I mean, there's a bunch of people saying this is political, but at the same time, they're saying they're for it. It's like...
Yeah, I saw that poll. It was
I don't
like
know.
2/3 of voters said it was political, but 2/3 of voters also said they supported it.
I don't know. I just got to see that. And another super chat. Old New Year 2020 for $2 American. Tucker Carlson / Mike Garcia 2028. Yeah, Carlson I don't think's going to ever run. I don't think he would be a good candidate. Like, policy-wise, yes. Outside
he would be good on the policy, and he'd have good optics. The issue is that Democrats have literally hundreds of thousands of hours of recordings and quotes by him that they could just absolutely nuke him with if he would ever run.
Now,
I'm gonna have to give a hard no to that.
Yeah, Mike Garcia though I think should be on the ticket eventually.
Garcia would be.
Good pick.
I don't think Garcia would actually fare well in a general election.
Well, as VP, I think he would be good as VP.
As VP, sure, but like, people aren't gonna go vote. People aren't gonna like. People are gonna go, oh my god, holy shit, you guys! It's Mike Garcia as the vice presidential candidate. Time to go vote.
Yeah.
I agree. I think he's overrated.
He is extremely overrated.
He's good for his district, but beyond that,
yeah,
I wouldn't have him do much.
Andrew Adams for 2 thoughts for comparison of the U.S. to the fall of Rome. It's basically perfect in line. U.S. is collapsing basically the same way as Rome did. I mean, it's just word for word with what happened to Rome. And by the way, yes, there's a state Senate election. I didn't talk about this much because I think Republicans are going to win it easily. I don't think there's much to say, but with this race, this is critical. If Republicans win, they got a supermajority in the state Senate, and theoretically could impeach the entire Supreme Court and the entire executive branch if they.
Let's also talk about. Let's also. I know we briefly went over this in the pre-show, but how's everyone feeling about the How's everyone feeling about the news with North Carolina? Like the news out in North Carolina today.
So for those that don't know, North Carolina, we were 1 seat below the threshold for a supermajority in the state assembly, right? Well, what happened was a Democrat flipped to the Republicans. It was like a Biden plus 20 seat. So now
it's a Biden plus 23.
So now we got a supermajority. We can do whatever the hell we want in North Carolina. Plus, we got the Supreme Court. Plus, I believe Mark Robinson will win next year. We basically control North Carolina. It's going to be the next Florida or Tennessee, especially if Robinson wins. That's my hot take.
I mean, my guess is the reason she did this is because she knew that redistricting would happen, and that if she did this, she could be short up in the state house or state senate or wherever she is.
It's definitely a political move, but
it's smart. It is a really smart move what she did, because
she's like right next to a competitive seat, so she'll probably just be redistricted into that one.
Yeah, this is all because she was going to get drawn out. That's what this is about. So, hopefully...
I still welcome screwing over Cooper, though.
Yeah. Cooper's a loser. Old New Year 2020 for $5.67. That's an oddly specific number. What do you think...
567?
567, yeah. Let's see. What do you think the county map for 2024 would look like? Any county flips for Trump? I have to look at it, but probably a couple in South Texas, probably Miami-Dade.
Trump's going to flip a lot of counties as of now. Biden, I'm not sure if he can flip anything.
I think he flips like Denton or Collin. That's like one of the counties. Huey Long for 5.
What state is this again?
Texas. That's the north suburbs of Dallas.
I feel like right now Trump's gonna win big enough that he holds them.
I don't know.
For now, at least.
We just gotta see. But Huey Long for 5. Haven't listened to you rap a long time, but like prediction. Let's see. But like prediction. Let's go Kelly. Yeah, I want Kelly to win again. I'm not being a doomer. I'm just being a realist that I think with it's slightly tilting, or I should say Protasiewicz is slightly favored in this race. I'm just being a realist here, guys. I'm not saying, like some people think Kelly has 0 shot. In the past week alone, they made up the funding gap. We actually outspent them the past week, and the ground game this entire time has been overwhelmingly favorable to Kelly. And Kelly had a great night.
You have like Tom Tiffany, but you have Tom Tiffany, who may or may not be playing a 2024 season.
Oh, he is. Yes.
He's laying the groundwork to barnstorm, like he's doing active barnstorming for Kelly up there. You have Scott Walker getting involved. Like say what you want about Walker. He's a damn good campaigner.
Yeah.
And with those two this is something the Wisconsin Republican Party is unified behind. So this is an existential imperative for the Republican Party of Wisconsin to survive.
Now, this is the thing about Wisconsin Republicans. They're not. Many people make it sound like these suburbanites would never vote Republican. Yeah, they would. I just think the problem that we've had is Trump is not good for Waukesha. He just isn't. And that's not me bashing Trump, but this is a problem with the Waukesha or Republicans in Wisconsin. They're close, but they still have to find a way to unify the more suburban, I guess you could say more moderate Republicans in Waukesha, but unite the more conservative Northern Woods Republicans. But I think we're getting there. We're starting to get some good county GOPs. Ben Senex for 5. Kelly deserves a lot of credit for his ground game. Republicans should take note and learn for the future. Yeah, guys, Kelly's campaign knocked on quite a bit of doors. Plus, the GOP contacted 1.5 million people. Scott Presser's group, they contacted a lot of people. Again, Presser, he deserves all the praise if we win this race. Let's be real here. If we win, it's because of him.
Also, I'm seeing we have 3 ballot measures on Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Can we
get
an explanation for these?
First one's conditions of release before conviction. Essentially, you have to, the person that's getting convicted, they have to, be what their conditions are exactly. I kind of read it again, but it's a bit confusing. But it's essentially saying you can't just let people out willy-nilly. You got to tell them, okay, what are your conditions of release, whatever. Question 2 deals with cash bail. Essentially, you have to have cash bail, or judges are allowed to have cash bail before conviction. And question 3 is welfare. This is not an official one. This is an advisory question. If it succeeds, it's just basically saying, should welfare recipients that are able-bodied, don't have any children, should they have to be looking for work if they are unemployed? Which I think all 3 are going to succeed. And I think the first 2 help Kelly, but we just got to see. That political guy for 5, Corey Stapleton 2024. Let's put Corey in the house. He may run for a house seat.
I wouldn't be shocked. Yeah, I mean Corey Stapleton. Just I don't know why. He's like a random Secretary of State, and he wants to run for president.
I just realized polls have just closed in Chicago. It's gonna be a while before you get results though, because it's Chicago. So.
Yeah. Oh boy, big news!
I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna go make a cheeseburger.
Oh no! Let's see. It's not about the district lines. The rumors are the Dem who flipped the Republicans is in a relationship. What? With the Republican speaker?
Wait, really?
Oh my gosh.
Also, apparently she retweeted a bunch of DeSantis stuff like a week ago or something.
She has, the speaker has some riz to flip the state house like that. Let's see. Corey is love, Corey is life. So yeah, so now we can do whatever the hell we want in North Carolina. So it doesn't really matter if we win the governorship, but we should probably win it either way.
I support flipping Louisiana. North Carolina, and Mississippi, because if we do that, then for the first time in the history of America, every single former Confederate state will have a Republican trifecta in all branches of government.
If Mississippi, if it flips, that means the Democrats win it. If they win Mississippi.
Sorry, I mean holding Mississippi, flipping these. You know what I darn
Yeah.
well meant.
I do think that with Mississippi, it's just a matter of is Presley a fraud or not. It's hard to tell if he's like truly a conservative. Like
I don't trust him. I don't
Yeah,
trust
that's
him.
the thing. I don't know.
Like Republicans get fooled time and time again by these supposed centrist Democrats.
Now, Bell
whenever they get in
Edwards,
office,
though.
they become hardline libs.
Now, Bell Edwards is like the only exception. And, like,
No, even he
Well,
is
well,
very.
he's
Democrat
better than most. Let's be real
on a
here. He's
lot.
better than several Republican governors. Let's be real here. But
Yeah, maybe better than what Hutchinson was. That's not saying much.
Well, like, I mean, I don't really think that even if he was like secretly like some resist lib or something, he would really be able to get much done with the state legislature. So
But
it's not-
yeah, I mean, Edwards
would
is
have- I
irrelevant
mean-
anyways. He's.
I mean,
permanent.
even if he doesn't want to be a moderate, he would have to be a moderate in governance because there's like, how else is he going to pass things through the state legislature?
and we got a big super chat. Another big super chat from Old New Year 2020 for $20.24. Very. Yeah, I wonder what that represents. Up there in Wisconsin, in those three blue northwestern counties. Do you think they will ever go red? Are they socially liberal or conservative? The problem is, imagine that as a retirement home for Madison boomers. Those three counties up there. That's the best way to describe them. Bayfield, Ashland, and
Douglas.
Douglas, yeah. These three counties up here. They've always been Democrat. A lot of boomers that have lived in Madison their entire lives, they move up here. But they're not as, like, extreme as Madison liberals, but they have a history of it because, well, they're from Madison. Let's see. Thoughts on Madison turnout? The turnout stuff's irrelevant. We got to see when polls close.
What do we think of Tom Khan's tweet earlier about firing every Soros-backed DA in America?
We have to. That's the only way we could fix this country. It's the only way. Because these people they're corrupt. They're openly corrupt. You got one guy buying up every digger in the country, and he essentially rules everything now. It's like, that's not good. It's basically Wisconsin's Iron Range. Not parts of it, like parts of Douglas's, but it's not really the Iron Range. There's not really that much mining up there compared to Duluth and stuff.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is. I mean, I guess
He'll
it's right
be right
next to
back,
it, but
guys.
I don't know if there's really much else.
Arrest Soros and seize his assets. It's only a matter of time before the guy like dies. He's like 98. So, Val's somewhat conservative. He's about as conservative as a Democrat can get. Let's be real here.
Yeah, one thing I saw was that he said once that like he agreed more on the issues of the Republican Party, but that he's still a Democrat or something like that.
Yeah, but that was like 10 years ago, so.
I mean, it honestly reminds me of Eric Adams, who had switched to being a Republican for a brief amount of time. Like, I just think Paul Vallis is sort of like a copy of Eric Adams for Chicago.
Let's see. Iron Range should be more red. The problem with the Iron Range is you gotta get like borderline like nationalist economics. That's the only way you could flip those counties. There's a lot of mining up there. But Duluth, it's not Duluth. Douglas, Bayfield, and Ashland, like Superior and stuff. They're easier to flip because they're not like the mining's a big thing with Duluth and stuff, and free trade hammered that region, and Republicans failed to capitalize on it for years. But those three counties, Douglas, Bayfield, etc., they're not that tied with mining, so they could be easier, but just gotta see. Dems got the Chicago mayor election. I think Republicans are due. Well, you're going to get, like, for sure you're getting somebody better than Lightfoot. It's a matter of how much better. Because Lightfoot was just made de Blasio look like a genius. That's how bad she was.
Yeah, I mean, what did Lightfoot
back.
even get? Like, what did she even accomplish as mayor?
What? I'm back. What I miss?
Lori Lightfoot has, like, destroyed Chicago. It wasn't that bad 5 years ago. It really wasn't. But she just completely... I don't know what she did.
Like, she just didn't. I guess she just she was probably just not. She probably ran for mayor, not realizing how hard it would be.
So, yeah. Also, Val supports school choice. That's a good point. That's weird for being a superintendent. I wouldn't think that, but can we win Menominee? Here's the thing, though. Don't somebody should take this out of context and let me just explain this. If there was an election for Menominee to flip, it would be tonight. Menominee has like 50 votes in it when it's like this low of turnout. I mean, look at it. Republicans got 43% in the primary. These are the type of elections where it would flip, and not it would ever become Republican. Just the turnout's so bad, you could see something that bizarre happen. If you don't know, Menominee County is the native tribe in Wisconsin.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, and I know that I think Mike Gallagher won it, but he was like uncontested, or it was like a libertarian running against. So I don't know. I don't think it counts.
Okay, guys, I never said that it would win. I'm just saying that if there was a time for Menominee to flip, it would be a low turnout election, and it did.
That's 100% getting posted on Twitter.
I know somebody's gonna take it out of context. I don't care. It's true,
kind of
though.
funny, honestly.
No, look it up. There's been several elections where it has flipped Republican for these 3%, turnout elections with like 4%. It's true. There's like 1,000 votes there. It's not me saying, oh, it's going to be red in the future, but Can Vallis wins? I think he will.
He probably wins by around 3 to 4. Could be wrong. I haven't looked too much into it.
Kelly +2.
What?
Vallis +7. Kelly +2. Patriots in control.
That's bold.
Real. I'm sticking with Protasiewicz +1.
Oh, gosh.
More or less.
That political guy for 5. Old politics of our era will be forgotten when the one known as Corey Stapleton is coined as our king in America will unite under our Lord and Savior.
Corey Stapleton is inevitable.
Yeah, is he actually watching this? What a loser. I'm just saying, a low turnout election is the only time Menominee would flip. Because there would be like 5 votes in it.
You guys have meatloaf in Wisconsin?
What?
Did I stutter?
Yes.
Oh, I did. Did I?
I don't know. Could Wisconsin Supreme Court election be like 2021 New Jersey? No polling, the GOP overperformed massively compared. Well, at least with that race we had some polling. We had like a poll, but at least with something.
It's hard to tell because statewide races like this are hardly polled.
Yeah.
And we've also just been getting some funky data. So, like, we literally have no way of telling.
Yeah, and these people say it's 100% Protasiewicz away. You're delusional. Yeah, she may win, but it's not 100% guarantee.
And then you have some people on the timeline who are already stating it's Trump's fault if Protasiewicz wins.
That's such a joke.
I'm mainly talking about Rufus, by the way.
Okay. Let's see. Thoughts on Young Boozer 2024? Oh, gosh, no. Absolutely not. Blake Masters.
You know what they say? You know what they say? You're cruising when you're boozing.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
I mean, yeah, I haven't showered in 4 days. No, I'm kidding. I showered like 2 hours ago after I finished lifting weights.
The out of context clips of the stream would be glorious.
I'm just waiting for you to get big enough to where someone's gonna get like. You're gonna have that one guy who goes through old streams and clips shit, and then said person's also gonna make like a wiki fandom page.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
I think there was a rap out of context Twitter account for a while.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know if he still posts.
It got suspended, I thought.
No, it's still there, I thought.
It's still up.
Man, some of those clips were just... Oh, gosh. Don't look it up. Okay.
It's still around. It hasn't tweeted anything since, like, August, though.
Okay. What do you think? Who do you think should run for Virginia Senate in 24? I still think Hunkau. He's our best option.
Hong Kong. Yeah.
Yeah, Hung Kao could actually win, or at least make it close.
Yeah, polls close at 9 Eastern.
I support running both Youngkin and Justice, so the Democrats can have someone who's 6 foot. The Democrats may have someone who's 6'7", but we can have 2 people who are 6'7".
Let's see. Old New Year 2020 for 5. Do you think some of the Northwoods counties in Wisconsin could get over above 80% Republican? They should. Demographically speaking, they're basically Appalachia, but we haven't. It's true. What?
I hear Northwood, and all my mind jumps to is Norwood.
Jesus. Thoughts of Ben Carson VP? Nah. He's not bad on the issues, but I just no.
What
No.
state is
Ben
Carson
Carson.
from? Michigan?
Michigan.
He should run for Senate.
I don't think he will. I don't think he's gonna run again.
Why did he even run in the first place? I don't even remember.
He was in first place for like 5 seconds, and Ted Cruz lied about his campaign and sung. So, I mean, Ted Cruz is a scumbag for what he did to him in Iowa. That was bullshit.
It's smart.
Ted Cruz is a scumbag? I would have never thought. You're telling me now for the first time.
Yeah, you're from Texas. You should know this.
Look, dude, anyone from Houston's gonna be a scumbag. Skip Gene Woo.
Jesus. Okay.
Or Dan Crackshaw.
Okay. Bashir's gonna win all re-election. Look, if we win tonight, I honestly I don't care if Bashir wins or not. All I care about is tonight. I'm sorry. So.
Bashir's gonna lose.
I want
Everyone
Bashir to
knows
lose.
Bashir's bullshit.
I want Bashir to lose, but if he wins, but we win tonight, I'll take that. I'll take it.
I don't think Bashir's losing. I unironically have that race likely Dem right now. I said that last
he
time,
is
but
like I think what's going against him is just the partisan of the state. The partisan.
I didn't really stop him last time. I'm pretty sure it's more popular now.
And the Dem and also the Dem president, but I think he's also the most popular Democratic governor. I think he's the most popular.
Let's see.
So I think it would be hard to. I mean, it's not like it's still Kentucky. But.
As of now, I think Mississippi's probably more competitive than.
I wouldn't go
Kentucky.
that far. Okay,
I
no.
would.
No. Let's see. Laxalt lost. Laxalt losing was just that hurts the most. Outside of like Oz and Michaels.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on Michaels.
Thought it was
I still like Michaels.
Yeah, I still that one just confuses me to this day, but
Tony Evers is gonna run for re-election like 5 times. He's gonna be like
He's
100 something
he's
years
like
old.
80.
He's gonna be melting. His whole body's just disintegrating as he's
Dude.
in his 6th term.
Annex the UP. Yeah, we gotta annex the UP. We would like make Wisconsin safer. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Michigan. Well, they're kind of voting themselves in that pickle, but what? When do polls close in Wisconsin? In 45 minutes. So, we're waiting for Chicago. It did take a little bit last time, remember? It took about, 40 minutes?
It took a while, but once it came in, everything came in.
Yeah. So hopefully we get something good. Can losers hurry up and count some votes? It's Chicago. Give them a break. What is Dan Kelly's thoughts on Culver's? I don't know. The Michigan GOP is on disaster on par with the Florida Dems. Yeah, that's. I would still say the Minnesota GOP is more incompetent, but that's close. That is close.
I don't know. I don't know who's more incompetent, the Pennsylvania or Michigan GOP.
I honestly think Minnesota has a
Minnesota.
more competent GOP than Michigan.
I mean, Michigan, but they're screwing
just look how
themselves over.
I think if you look at how they did in the midterms, Minnesota was definitely more competent. I mean, everyone shits on Jensen, but I mean, he kind of did good, relatively speaking. To
Not
other
really.
He did better than Pennsylvania. in
Well,
Michigan.
let's be real here.
I mean, if you're telling me the Pennsylvania governor's race is gonna be D plus 15, I told you Minnesota's like D plus 25. Not what was it, 7?
Something like that.
Okay, Minnesota GOP's cringe. Yeah.
And a couple of the House candidates actually did really good.
A pathway for Trump is picking up Georgia, Arizona, Wisconsin. Yeah, that's his pathway.
I'm saying it's Nevada, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's a pathway.
That's
I
actually-
looked at it last night.
It's kind of narrow, but it's a pathway, and I think it's the most realistic one for him as of now. He narrowly gets 270 with it.
Let's see. Sell Milwaukee to Canada. Yeah. Oh, we got results. Paul. Okay. Here we go, boys. Here we go.
If only we had more.
big
18%. 18%.
And it's
Val's up
Val's
to 5.
plus 4.
Come on, Val. So where we get these votes from? Ward 4.
Where are you getting this?
It's on New York Times.
Really, it's not showing that
You,
for me.
you can
Get to
see
reload?
there's ward. There's some elections with wards in them. You can see. them.
Oh.
Why can't they
alright.
report by whatever? Whatever.
Yeah, they
They
won't
literally
release
have
them.
them. They just won't show
Okay, come on. Come on, Valis.
them.
We need a W tonight.
Is it?
And I'm pretty sure early
There
on,
you go.
Valis actually expanded his lead last time.
Oh shit! Hey, PZ.
Hey!
Oh boy, another clown entered the stream.
What the hell did you just say?
Oh,
He called you a clown dog.
Oh, I know. It's called being funny.
oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy, big news.
So with the early results, I wish we knew where these came from because it doesn't say. What? Why can't they report by ward? Don't they already got that?
Yeah, I would think they would already have the wards before.
Come on. This
Uh,
is bullshit.
Well, it seems like a. Never mind. I can't really get much out of that.
That's not helpful.
Oh, I was gonna say I
Stop
thought a lot of the
count.
vote was in Ward 4, but I looked and it said
Yeah.
a lot of others.
Stop the
'cause
count. Stop the count.
There's no way to tell what's happening.
Stop the count. It's 18% in. It's over. You only have to count one vote. It's done.
Joe Wadida.
Can you go back to Wisconsin? The polls will close for another 40 minutes. So you can kind of see based on the city council results. That's not like
Based on what?
New York Times has there's some city council elections going on. So Ward 30. Ward map of Chicago. Oh. Gosh, why do they gotta make it so complicated? Why can't they make it so simple? Okay, so far, Ward 30 is the most counted. Ward 30 is 29% in. Ward 30 is... Where's Ward 30? I think...
Isn't that like Chirac?
What? Let's see here. Alex Maddox for 2. I hope Alice wins so we could see you. Wingard and Cry. Yeah. Now, where is Ward 30? Does anybody know?
I have
No, I
no
don't.
clue.
No.
Here, I'll look it up.
Ward...
I'd say let me call in my Illinois expert, but my Illinois expert
Okay,
can't do it.
this may not be good. This looks like it's northern Chicago. Shit. No.
It's
Looks like
It would
ward
have to
map.
be like no, this
Um,
is like
it's-
it's 14%.
I don't
of
know.
the
It
vote.
doesn't say necessarily where this is, but it's
I'm guessing it's Ward. I don't know. That political guy for 5. If this election was not stolen, Corey Stapleton would be leading by 80. You too.
Who
That's
the
a joke.
Who the fuck is Corey Stapleton? I've heard his name
His name
5
was
times in the
Montana.
last half
He's
hour.
running for president. He's the Secretary of State of Montana.
Yeah, I knew it was Montana.
Wait, who joined?
Paleo Lip Zoomer joined.
Oh,
I told
Yeah,
you
that was like a
this.
few minutes ago.
I'm
He
seeing.
joined. And then you said, "Oh, another clown joined."
Oh wait, yeah. I thought somebody else joined. Okay, whatever. Point is, Bleach Nationalist for 2. Thoughts of Dane turnout. We can't say anything until the results come in. General Hydra for 2. Guess who's back? Let's go. Thanks so much for the super chats, everybody. Okay,
Ward 30. I'm looking for Ward 30. I do not see it.
James.
Right.
Not useful.
Brandon Johnson's gonna return sanity to Chicago.
Real.
Hey guys, sound off in the chat below if you think Ramp should financially compensate us for joining these
No,
streams.
hey, wait a
Bro,
minute.
we don't get paid for this.
Come
we
on.
need
Okay,
a paycheck for this.
I found
I have
Ward 30.
I have
It was
a wife who
Valis
is
got
so
33% of the vote in it, and he got first.
Ah, shit. That's not good.
And then it was Chewy Garcia at 25 and Brandon Johnson at 22.
That's not good.
Why? What's the number in Ward 30 right now
It's currently 30%.
for Valis?
Yeah, we just got to see. But
That means
who
that
knows?
every other voter went for
Yeah,
Brandon.
We got to see. We just got to see what happens. But hopefully, it's nothing. It's way too early. Rat must give reparations. What do you think I
Reparations.
am? Don't know. No.
Time for almost to unionize against Rap.
Reparations.
I've been stuck in Rap's basement since the Youngkin stream.
What?
I haven't been paid a penny down here.
Let's see. Imagine this is a Brandon Johnson and Janet victory night. We just gotta see. It's early. It's early. It's not bad. Ward 30's even. It's okay. It's just I wish we had the freaking ward map. This is stupid.
Yeah. Wait, so that you have the ward numbers, but you don't have the ward map?
Well, we could assume based on how the Chicago City Council election is going, but outside of that we have no clue.
Yeah, that if they could report the city council elections by ward, why can't they report
Yes. It's heavily Latino and is on the west side of Chicago, so that's not bad then, if that's true.
it's no, the Latino area I think is actually no, the
Okay,
Latino area is
48%.
around there.
48%. Val's up by 4. Okay, here we go.
Huh.
Oh man.
Didn't move that much for that big of a vote dump. If that
Come
continues, he's probably gonna hold.
Come on, Valis. We need some pixie dust right now.
Is that 48% overall?
48% of the votes in, yeah, to overall.
All of Chicago, not just one ward.
It's all of Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're doing good. We're doing good. Doing
Oh
good
boy,
trade.
good news.
Okay, Trump's about to speak. Do his press
Yeah,
conference.
whatever. This is more important. Let's be real. I'm sorry, Trump, but this is more important. I'm sorry, but I oppose democracy for some misguided yearning.
You know, like I have that on, like I have my TV on, and it's like showing him like getting ready to speak. And well, what do you know, Mike Lindell?
Oh gosh. Let's see. Trump is about to give a speech. Nah, I don't know. If Kelly wins Menominee, he won't. He won't win Menominee. Late ballots trend Democrat. Oh, of course they do. Why wouldn't they trend Democrat?
Wow, I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the very first time.
Yeah, I believe Illinois counts earlies first and then election day. And then any remaining late mail-ins.
Oh gosh, come on.
I'm pretty sure that's how they do it.
Mike Lindell wins a Wisconsin Supreme Court election. Real? He should have just bought ads for Kelly.
Hi, I'm Mike Lindell. The radical Democrats want to make you something or other.
If these are all early votes, then you would expect Vallis to probably expand his lead
Yeah,
after
it's
this,
gonna-
but
it's
we'll
hard-
see what happens.
It's so hard to tell, though. That's the thing. It's like you could tell the city council results, but no, you can't. I am not doing that if Kelly wins Menominee. No, I'm not. Vallis needs to use the power that Dr. John Fetterwoman used to free the state of Pennsylvania. So true. Mike Lindell will be governor right now if he didn't go crazy. True. Okay. So I'll be right back. I'll be back in like a minute. Make sure the stream doesn't die when I'm gone. Capiche?
All right, I guess it's up to us to entertain the
Yeah,
stream.
entertain the people, you plebs.
How we doing, chat?
Yeah, chat. What's up?
All right. Let's actually okay. Let's see if people are gonna say anything.
Let's have a friendly conversation while Rap's
See.
gone. Very
You
important.
betrayed your adoring fans, Rap. He hasn't betrayed
Or
you
he's
guys.
abandoned all of you. It's time we take over the stream while he's gone.
Bring on Rufus's dog.
Well, okay, since I'm talking,
John
make sure to-
Fetterwoman for president to protect democracy.
I'm
Let's see.
the president of the
No,
rap
no,
chat
don't
channel
spell
now.
that word in. No, don't spell that word in chat. No, stop. No.
Yeah, stop. Don't spell that
These
word.
mad lads are trying to spell out profanities in the chat when we can't do anything about it. How awful! It'd be a shame if it'd be a real shame if they kept doing it.
Breaking Fox News calls 2024 for Corey
You should be in the
Stapleton.
flow zoo with Haley and
All right,
Doug.
I'm returned.
Please stop
Corey
spelling.
Stapleton.
Yeah,
Please stop.
What I miss?
Please stop spelling the N-word in chat, guys.
What?
Also, super chat. Now's our chance. We need to plot against Rap. No, Rap is back. Also, you misspelled R. It's O-U-R, not A-R-E. Dumbass.
I'm good.
Stop spelling the N-word in chat.
Stop it.
Stop it.
Also, the lead is narrowed again in Chicago.
No.
You guys are Twitter users. You already have your
Brandon
own
Johnson
Twitter
landslide.
photo.
Guys, stop.
So the chat just spelled Gaga, like ooh Gaga.
What the?
Yeah, you're not coordinating it well, I guess. What's Rap's IP address?
Stop! Hey, stop! Stop the spam. What?
Brandon gained a little bit.
Okay, back to the race. Stop this. Stop it. I leave for 5 seconds, and this is what happens.
It wasn't our fault. They just stayed on their own.
Oh gosh.
With no outside encouragement at all.
Okay. 57%. I think Johnson gonna win.
Brandon Johnson.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon Johnson.
Come on. Alice, please.
Honestly, if Brandon Johnson wins, I am really kind of laugh. It's kind of funny.
Alice,
Brandon Johnson.
what are you doing?
Yeah, it would be really funny if both of these races were decided by a single vote.
Oh, James, don't mention it. It's gonna happen now.
It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like Bobert's seat all over again, where it went to a recount.
Oh no!
It took forever to call.
Just come on. If we get one more big dump and it goes towards Vallis, you won. But wait a minute. If they could count this quick wait a minute. Okay, I think we got another vote dump. It looks like. I don't know.
No, it just took a dump.
Please, Vallis, we need you, man. Let's see. BB for 2. I support expelling Dems and state legislators like Tennessee. Yeah, I don't like what the Tennessee GOP is doing. They're like, screw you.
Yeah, so all the shit they've done with January 6th, it's important to actually fight back.
Let's see. That political guy for 2. Thoughts on r/Yamas. I don't use Reddit. Or is that Reddit? I don't know. I don't use it.
Yeah, that's for the YAPMS
I don't know.
Reddit.
If Kelly wins, will you? Oh, jeez. Come on. If we get one more big vote dump, we can tell this race is going to go. Alice, you got to hold the line, man. Your only hope. He has a serious shot of winning. Keep an eye for the far. We don't know where the votes are coming from. We just gotta guess. No. No.
I like how we all know what message we read there.
No, absolutely not. Okay, stop spam. I'm gonna start. I don't like to do this, but I will start to hide some of you people.
The homosexual youth have come out in force today.
Ah, jeez. Okay. My gosh.
The LGBTU showing their electoral strength today.
Okay, just in time history for $10. Who is the best chance on the Republican side of Arizona 2024 Senate race? To be determined. That early, I can't tell.
Are you ready for the Doro writing campaign to win 100% of the vote?
No. I hate that so much. People are gonna say that.
Okay, yeah, vote updated. It narrowed a little bit.
Did? Where?
Yeah, 51.2 to 48.8 now.
We already saw
Yeah,
this!
that updated a little while ago.
Okay, I didn't see that. I was like looking at something else.
Yeah,
Okay, so
it's getting
far,
closer.
we need
So
some
what?
magic pixie.
So Wasserman said that Johnson has narrowed Vallis's lead. Vallis has to home. He's got some great precincts left to withstand. So basically, Johnson, according to Wasserman, Vallis has some good precincts favorable to him left to report in.
Oh, we need him to win bad.
And so,
Wow, Donna Fines went to the movies with Ted Cruz and Chip Roy. That's kind of cool.
Someone's asking if Gen Z is going to be as dim as millennials. Probably not. They're already
It'll probably be a bit
trying
more
to vote to the.
conservative than
They're already
millennials.
starting to vote to the right of them. I think.
Darn this. Yeah, so.
What, Gen Z voting to the right of millennials?
I think.
No, I
they're-
said
at
Gen
least the
Z is
later.
voting to the right of millennials. At least that's from what I can tell. That's probably
How
what's
does he
going
know
to
what
happen.
precincts?
yeah, at least like when millennials were the age Gen Z was now.
So how do they know what precincts? So with Chicago, they have war results, and they're not releasing it through New York Times. I don't know why, but there's a couple spreadsheets that you could probably see the precinct results, which is stupid. It's like you can see it, post it.
Oh, the results updated. It's now, what is that, like a point
Oh
ahead for Vallis?
gosh, no!
Trump is the first man to be arrested for being a stud.
73% in. Johnson's
Yeah.
down by. Oh no!
Yeah,
I
what is
think
that?
Johnson's
like,
going to win.
Yeah, I think it's over.
What, Vallis?
I think Val's lost.
Probably.
I mean, he's still ahead, so I wouldn't say. I don't know. I wouldn't say.
It's trending towards a loss.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is, but you know, we'll have to.
Well,
see what
remember,
happens
there's still
with
some
the remaining.
favorable words. There should be some favorable words.
Well, we
left
don't know
for
where.
Vallis.
Well, yeah, we don't know where they are, and at least from from how it appears, it looks like all the Vallis wards reported at the start.
No, Wasserman said like a couple minutes ago that the areas that are favorable to Vallis still have yet to report. Some areas he still has some areas left. So
Yeah, but how many does Brandon Johnson have?
I don't know, but my point is it could still widen. Vallis could
Oh,
expand.
it
his
could. No,
lead
I'm not
again.
denying that Val's could pull this off, but I just think it's heading towards a Johnson victory. Chicago, what are you doing?
Chicago's gonna mess up again.
What if Johnson wins and Kelly wins?
That would be a very interesting result.
People are saying check Ward 29. Oh my gosh, it's one vote!
What the?
And Ward 29.
James, what are you doing?
James, what were you cooking? Ward 29.
I don't know. I
Wow.
regret it.
60% in, and Ward 29's within a vote.
Yeah. It looks like this is a black ward. Like it's because it voted for Lori Lightfoot.
Yep. Wasserman just said you'd much rather be Johnson right now. It's over.
It's over.
Good job, Chicago.
Chicago.
Chicago stays losing.
It's
See, trending on Twitter, Hassan, Vatican second. Go woke, go broke. He's not the president.
This is why we can't have nice things. Yeah, if you have a council election, you vote by ward. So yeah.
Okay, just in time history for $10. Who's the best
We
chance?
already
on their
had that.
Blake Masters.
We already read
again.
that. But yeah, I think as of now probably Masters because everybody else just sucks. How's the special election? It's not going to happen for another 30 minutes.
Talking about
yeah,
Wisconsin.
Yeah, we have a special election.
Oh, I know, and that's how you get if you keep a supermajority.
Yeah.
Which, if Janet wins, you might need that supermajority.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be. Come on, Vallis, pull off some miracle. We need some magic pixie dust. General Hydra for 5. Are the Gen Z gonna save America because they've become more Republicans or progressive or populist? It's hard to tell. They just voted, so it's like you can't really tell. But to be
and also not all of Gen Z is eligible to vote yet, so we
Yeah.
don't necessarily know. As you know, I think that Gen Z is probably, at least for a decent amount of time, is going to stay Democratic, just a bit less than millennials.
Let's see. Man Milk for 2. Should Trump call Saul for the sham trial? Yeah, he should. Eric Cooper for 2. What does this mean for the Blake Masters campaign? I don't know.
Hey guys, I'm back. Are we winning yet?
Vallis is about to lose.
I know. I've
Still
been watching the
winning,
stream.
but
I took part in the great chat war of like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for Vallis. That just Chicago. You had one job.
It's not even surprising. It's Chicago.
I knew we should have went with Willie Wilson. Yeah.
Willie Wilson is the only electable candidate.
Oh, Willie Wilson did endorse Vallis.
It would be funny if Trump picked Willie Wilson as his VP.
Yeah, come on, Vallis. If the next vote dumps will determine if Vallis holds on. He has it, I think. If the next vote dump's big.
Well, again, this might be the thing that's favorable to Vallis. Like there
That's
might
not.
be favorable.
Wasford says these are Johnson votes. It sounds like. But who knows? Freaking Chicago with counting votes. I'm not really surprised. Okay. Hey, don't. No.
We need to stop that, Johnson.
All right, 23%. That political guy for 5, Stapleton would have won. Yeah, he would have. Stapleton's everything.
Stapleton literally can't lose.
So is Brandon Johnson a progressive?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah, he was
black
endorsed
belt.
by Bernie and Chewy Garcia.
Good job.
He might even be worse than Lori Lightfoot.
This is the city that elected Lori Lightfoot. I'm not surprised that they're electing this guy too.
Yeah, he's not going to be worse than Lori Lightfoot. I mean, Lori Lightfoot was. I mean, did anyone? I don't know. Did anyone like really like her?
I mean, she didn't get reelected. She came in like what, 4th place?
Yeah, she was the incumbent.
13% of the vote as an incumbent.
Yeah, maybe it'll happen to Johnson next. We'll see.
It probably depends on how his term goes if he wins.
Yeah, this is
He should have a cheeseburger.
This kind of takes the air out of the stream, doesn't it? Pretty much everybody thought Vallis was gonna win.
Yeah, just because of how well he did in the first round.
Little did we know it was Chicago.
Yeah, we forgot Chicago. just great. It's just fun. Let's see, Hunter Biden Santos 2024.
That would be an unbeatable ticket.
Yeah, that's the electable ticket.
Yeah, you can't get any more electable than that.
People are
I mean, if you tried, you would fail.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't believe Trump cost us the Chicago mayor race.
Yeah, so true.
So true.
He should have done a rally for Vallis there.
And that's what
That would be
Tuberville
hilarious if Trump did a
saying.
rally for a Democrat.
He should have done one for Johnson, like F him over.
I mean, Trump would probably do a rally. I mean, Trump may. I mean, the only rally I could probably see Trump doing like a rally for a Democrat for would be someone like Rod Blagojevich, because he's like a Trumpocrat, right?
Yeah.
Hey, stop it. Stop. Okay. Some of y'all are going to... No. Stop it. Okay. Man Milk for 5. Do you believe that Crenshaw is a resurrected version of McCain? What do you think the odds of him becoming Texas senator if Texas doesn't run? I don't think he'll become senator. I really don't. But yeah, he is McCain 2.0.
I don't think he would win a primary. I think he'll just stay in his House seat for a while.
I agree. 100...
Because there's a lot of...
What?
I don't know, I was just gonna say, like, the Texas GOP has a lot of other, like, it has a bench that, you know, they wouldn't really need to run Crenshaw.
We just to believe. Yeah, I don't know. This one kind of, I knew it was gonna be close, but I didn't expect it to be this close in Chicago.
We got that Let's
Hey,
Go Brandon energy in Chicago.
Oh no, Kelly said the line.
Yes, if you're in line to vote by 8 p.m., election officials are required to let you vote.
But
Stay
Protasiewicz
It's over.
Wait,
It's
So
over.
does it
Janet
have
will win
both-
by 11 now.
so both Janet and Daniel Kelly said the line now.
Yep.
Does this mean Doro wins?
This means that
Yes, I mean, right in Doro
every
campaign.
time it's always like some random result happens. Every time they both say it.
It would be really funny if, like, Janet or Daniel Kelly wins a county by less than 50% because of Doro rating.
Come on. Yeah, Janet already said line. So that's a thing, though. It's like both of them said it.
Yeah, I guess that it cancels out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? This is taking forever. Polls close in 15 minutes, Wisconsin. Yeah, this is going to be stupidly close, but what is on the line in Wisconsin? The Supreme Court. If we lose Wisconsin Supreme Court, it's over. Democrats in majority in the Supreme Court then. They can do whatever they want. Either
Yeah, it would be like when Democrats had control of the North Carolina Supreme Court, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And now they're not counting votes.
Yay!
You gotta be kidding
pipe
me.
broke.
There's done for the night.
Yep, they're going to be done for the night. And they're going to drink this out for 5 weeks.
A pipe broke.
Where'd you read that?
What?
That they're stopped counting for
It's
the
a
night.
joke.
Well, it's hard to tell. They do that all the time now. It's hard to
True.
tell.
Any minute now.
In a year now. Yeah, Wasserman is saying that it's probably over for Vallis. BB for 5. Given so many disappointed elections, what do you think of soft right-wing dictatorships? I'm not for it. I really ain't.
Why not?
I just think it just doesn't end well, but that's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. We need to, like, depolarize the country first.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather have my policies elected through popular will rather than forcing it down the throats of people.
Yeah, it just won't work.
The issue with right-wing dictatorships is that there's still going to be, like, 70 million Democrats in the country, and they're known for burning crap down when things don't go their way.
True.
But yeah, when you enact policies people don't like, they're going to protest, so. It doesn't change the fact
They'll
that
do more than
people are-
protest. I guarantee you that they would do more than protest, and I know Republicans would never do that.
Let's see, a toilet.
They would never go the extra mile.
A toilet overflowed. It looks like they had to stop the count. Yeah, that's pretty much what they would say. Oh, the toilet is overflooding. Okay, we got a vote dump. Oh gosh, are you serious? It's over.
Rick Scott moment.
It's over.
Oh,
My God,
wow.
that is a Rick Scott moment.
James, you said
What?
this before the stream. Oh gosh, no,
Paul Vallis up by 0.08
no,
point.
please, Vallis, hold the
There's
line.
still like 20% of the vote left.
It's
so
gonna all split evenly. It's not gonna matter.
it's gonna be branded by a single vote.
Yeah, these are the mail-ins. Looks like.
God.
Update. Yeah, we saw the update. It's Val's. Can he win? I mean, yeah, but I think it's over. I think it's over.
I mean, yeah, like it's close enough that either one could win with enough luck. But I mean, the way things have been going, it seems like it's leaning more toward Brandon.
Not fun. Not fun at all.
This is also going to drive a lot more inner city residents of Chicago into places like Atlanta.
Oh, gee.
It's Jover. Oh yeah, we gotta check Ward 29. Oh my gosh, it's within 20. Come on.
Damn it. Yep.
So yeah, it's not looking too good for Paul Vallis. Not good. Not good at all. Ow.
Good.
Drop something. All right. All right. So yeah, it's. Anybody got anything to say about this Chicago result?
Brandon Johnson.
Let's go, Brandon.
This is probably indication for the Wisconsin election, isn't it?
I doubt it.
hope not.
It's two Democrats, and Chicago is a deep blue city. I'm
That's
actually
true.
kind of surprised that the moderate is going to be like this guy. Didn't he say something fairly right wing like just 2 years ago?
He said a lot of right wing stuff.
And he's still doing roughly 50-50 with the progressive in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's not that unimpressive.
True. Dark Brandon.
Now, does Illinois register by party?
No.
No.
Dang. There wouldn't be a way to tell how many Republicans and Democrats voted this time then.
Yep, Wasserman says Vallis needs a miracle now.
Yeah, we need some mysterious vote to show up. Yeah, so we're 10 minutes away from Wisconsin.
Oh, no.
Kelly, please. We need you so badly right now.
I have next to no hope in Wisconsin.
Kelly. Come on. Thoughts on
Does Wisconsin count their votes very quickly?
Yeah. They usually do. Like
Okay.
they count them batch at a time. They're not waiting 15 hours to report 5 votes. They're like, whenever we count it, we got it. What Washburn did not call it. I had to say for a second.
David Wasserman made the "I've seen enough" tweet.
Did he?
Yes.
I don't
Oh,
believe
never
it.
mind. It's just a fake account.
You
No, he said he said Vallis needs a miracle, but that's nothing about I've seen enough yet.
Yeah, undecided. Okay. Kelly.
Oh wow.
God, oh my gosh. I am praying to God that tonight we get Kelly to victory tonight. This is for Wisconsin. And I'm hoping that this is not an indication of what's going to happen tonight, but we need a victory tonight. That's all I will say about Wisconsin. Now, I think that Protasiewicz is favored, but I think we can still win Wisconsin Supreme Court race. DJ Aftershock for 5. I actually want Brandon Johnson to win. I want him to start shipping crime from the south and west side. I want high crime the Gold Coast and north. I don't know. That political guy from 5. We need to say Stapleton's name 10 times in unison. Then he will come to save us with his superpower, super electability.
Yes, I'll say Stapleton at the same time.
Stapleton, whatever.
Stapleton.
Oh, God.
Come on, Stapleton.
Yeah, this is a good point. If Vallis wins, or Vallis loses, and that means a Kelly win, I'll take it. I would 100% take that. Small price to pay for salvation. Kim Kardashian, Kanye West. No, that's the definition.
It'd be pretty funny. Sorry, also to interrupt again, but it would be pretty funty if we all rated Rep's stream and just said rap raid.
No, don't.
I posted a link in chat.
Why did you?
It'd be funny, admit it. There's nothing wrong with it.
No. If Valens wins, the RNC is keeping money from Kelly so they can help DeSantis the primary. No, they spent a little bit, not as much as they should, but they actually did spend some money.
I mean, I wonder if DeSantis will even run. Because he's been dropping in the poll.
Let's see. Any conspiracy theories you believe in? Okay, well, what do you consider a conspiracy theory? That's what I will ask first. Because I'm not going to answer that. Kelvin Coolidge Project called it for Brandon. It's over. Yeah, looks like people are starting to call it for Johnson. Oh, man. Man.
I don't know if it's a bit early to do that, so.
What's happening in the chat? Dear Lord. Dallas sucks 69 for 2. Why is Jana favored? Because she had an early advantage in spending, and she didn't have to go through a competitive primary. That's what it is.
Are you telling me Mitchell wasn't a strong candidate?
Oh, yeah, he's such a strong candidate. I'm sure of it.
He got double digits in Dane County.
Wow, yeah. He got 14% while Protasiewicz got 68. That's not really impressive.
Oh, yeah, that's a parody account.
Yeah, just oof.
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
Brandon
Johnson's about to take the lead anytime.
Yeah, the Calvin Coolidge decision desk can now officially make a race call. Brandon Johnson has officially won the Chicago mayoral race.
All right, so Chicago is going to see no improvements in the next 4 years, as we can see here.
It's probably going to get worse.
It's going to get worse.
Congratulations to Chicago for electing a black nationalist in the pockets of the teachers' unions.
Okay, we're T-minus 4 minutes away from the Supreme Court race in Wisconsin.
And how
People
long
of
does
Chicago
it
have
take usually for the
spoken.
first results to come in?
Wisconsin should be quick because it's a bunch of counties. It's not just one city that.
I'm
sucks at
completely
their job.
ready to doom on Wisconsin.
So, like, 5 minutes after the polls close, we should start to see results.
We should.
All right.
Hopefully. Chicago deserves Brandon Johnson. True.
Another pipe broke in Milwaukee.
Shut up.
That's just become my viewpoint on these elections at this point. Is that if they vote for it, they deserve what happens, including Wisconsin. If they vote for Protasiewicz,
Yeah, you get what you voted for. Yeah, somebody saying that also in chat.
Yeah, well, I'll feel more sympathetic for Wisconsin because Rapp lives there.
We do need a miracle.
This is kind of funny. I found a Brandon Johnson apology.
What?
I found this on Twitter.
I saw that. Oh gosh. Okay, stop spamming. Stop it. Yeah, that's the thing though. We could theoretically impeach Protasiewicz, but I just
That'd be
don't.
hilarious.
I just don't want to get to that point.
I mean, if the
Wisconsin
Wisconsin,
polls
if
closed
she
in 3
wins,
minutes.
if she wins, and the Wisconsin Supreme Court becomes just as blatantly corrupt as the North Carolina one was,
they have
then they may have a case for that.
Yeah. Enough playing fair. It's time to fight dirty. Yeah, we have to. Just hope in Wisconsin we got some magic beans in Wisconsin. Some pixie dust. Let's see. Dallas sucks 69-2. It just seems like Dems are always favored. Lol. Yeah, they always got a money advantage. And plus, they never have. You notice they never have competitive primaries in competitive seats. You notice that?
For the most part.
Has Maricopa come in yet? Gosh.
No, we're gonna have to wait another week or so.
Sus Brandon. 2 minutes. Please. I expect Protasiewicz to win, but there is a pathway for Kelly.
Yeah, 2 minutes till polls closed.
What's the vote count in Ohio? We're not focused on freaking Ohio.
How would you react to seeing a Doro write-in campaign win Waukesha County?
I would leave. Guys, no violence. Don't call any violent stuff. Don't. Fox News called it hours ago for Johnson. Yeah, I won't be shocked.
Chicago, you have shocked the nation.
What does Kelly need? Do decent the driftless, that's this region here. Don't get killed. Win Winnebago, do good in Ozaki, and run up in Waukesha. That's it.
Fox News has called Arizona for Janet Protasiewicz.
That political guy for 2. Can Dan Kelly flip Miami-Dade? Oof, probably. Who knows?
If he was running in Florida, yes.
Now this is something. Johnson took the lead. It's over.
Oh, wait, he did?
Yeah, it's
Chicago.
Okay,
The people of Chicago have spoken.
We're gonna ignore Chicago from here on out. All right.
Brandon Johnson, let's go!
Good job,
Night
Chicago.
Brandon
Chicago
Johnson!
died.
I think. Yeah. So Brandon Johnson has won. It's over. Please,
Tonight, Chicago died.
Kelly. We need the magic beans. Fat Swiss for 2. What are your thoughts on my James AI chat? Oh gosh. The paternalist for 5. Thoughts on publicly funded elections. We could give each registered voter $50 for the primary general election to ban. I don't agree with that. And polls have closed. Pray for Kelly. Please. If you could give us one win this year, this would be the win.
I wonder what county's going to report first.
That's gonna be it's gonna be a county that's gonna tell us right off the bat this night's gonna go.
Yeah, I hope it's an important one that reports first,
It's
so
gonna
we
be
know
Menominee.
how it's gone.
Now we said that's gonna be Menominee.
Yeah, it's gonna
be Dodge County. Dodge County is going to be the first one to report.
That is fairly important. So, okay. Fat Swiss 2 for 2. James, use the James bot. Oh gosh. No. Okay, please, Wisconsin. If there's one time for a victory for us this year, this would be it. Yeah, it's gonna be some random ass rural county. Oh gosh, the anticipation.
it's gonna be like Washburn County or
It's gonna be
Washburn County.
It's gonna be like Florence, isn't it? Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's gonna be like Juneau County. Now it's just all waiting for one of these counties to come in.
Any day now.
Okay.
What do you guys think of Mayor Johnson?
Oh gosh, Protasiewicz for 2. I wrote Enduro. Cringe. Please. Oh, the anticipation. If it's a Driftless County, we'll actually know right off the bat this could be a good night or not. Fox News just called it for Janet. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They're always going to call it first. Fat Sister 2, James.
I think you have a fan, James.
He just wants me to use the AI chatbot I told him not to make, and that I wasn't gonna use.
Don't even mention it. Okay.
Whatever.
Hope we get Vernon. Yeah, Vernon will be one of the Driftless counties we want to see first. Oh, gosh.
Just the entire Driftless area is the last to report.
That's gonna happen, isn't it? It's gonna be like the most important state. It's either like the Bow counties or the Driftless, isn't it? I hope it's Milwaukee. And Milwaukee would tell us a lot too. If we're doing good in Milwaukee, we're cooking.
Yeah, isn't there? Didn't they? Turnout was down.
It
in
seemed
Milwaukee?
like it.
And turnout in the rural areas was like sky high.
We'll see.
Ready to watch Protasiewicz crack 85% in Dane?
If we see that right off the bat. Well, the thing is, if that's early voter now, that's always the concern.
And we don't know is how many Republicans this time voted early.
That's a problem.
So, like, what we see with the numbers, like, if that's early vote and it's not as good as what Democrats usually get, then we know that we're using the system, and it's much more positive for us.
I don't know. I think that the work Scott Pressler did, while nice, wasn't really mainstream enough to like shift the culture for early voting. I think after 2020, a lot of Republicans have just been soured on that, and it's not going to change unless there's like some massive momentum shift.
Come on, Wisconsin. We need you so badly right now, tonight. Menominey's diehard Dem. Well, but it's a low turnout election. Menominee always has weird results during these elections. That's true. Look it up. Now we wait. We still got nothing. Man, I've never been this paranoid, terrified of the results before, because this was just yes, I voted, if you're asking. Five minutes have passed. So far, nothing. Nothing out of Chicago.
Something's got to report soon.
Nothing out of Chicago. Nothing out of Wisconsin. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. Independent America for 10. What will be the most insightful as to how the race would turn out? The Green Bay area, the Wow Counties, the Driftless area. I would say
all of them.
All of them, but I would say the Driftless probably. It's hard to tell. I mean, with turnout, you don't know. We just got to see. Yeah, we need huge results. We don't need this crap of 1% reporting in Oneida County or Florence. We need, like, a big vote dump from, like, Dane. People are saying Decision Desk has results. I don't think I gotta trust Decision Desk. That's what's for 2.
No, they don't have. Decision Desk doesn't have any results yet.
That's what I thought. Of course you're trolling. Of course, we do a little bit of trolling. Let's see. Fun fact, Wisconsin is a state. Wow. You're telling me this for the first
I
time.
didn't know that. You're telling me
That is a fun
Yeah,
fact. I didn't know
there's
that. I thought it was still a territory.
Okay. Elections have become torture in this country. Yeah, I agree. So far, 7 minutes in and nothing.
Come on, Wisconsin. Let's just get this over with already.
Just-
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Yeah. Let's get our first result. Fun fact, Milwaukee is a city. Wow. You're telling me this for the first time. Man, this is the anticipation of this is just crazy.
It's okay, because we have Brandon Johnson.
Yes, Brandon Johnson.
Yeah, we haven't had a good election since Virginia. That is true. People are saying NBC has results. I don't believe you. I really do not believe you.
I'll check.
I'll check, actually.
No, they do not.
Some of the... Oh my gosh. I should have read who it was. Man. This is the stream of all time, yeah.
True.
This is. God, I just want something to report, like, soon.
No. Just
Yeah, just.
get over
Should have.
with.
I want something to report 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, we're just waiting.
Why is everyone now saying CNN has results on Ward 29?
Because, oh my gosh, how's War 29? It hasn't changed.
Yeah, it's.
Man, some of y'all are just on something, all right?
Oh wow, the in War 29, the incumbent's actually losing.
If Kelly wins, CTV. Why can't they just report these freaking votes? Ben Sinnix for 2. Will Door County signal anything? Not really. I mean, we lost it in 2019, and we still won the state. So.
Oh, sorry.
Nobody voted. If Kelly wins,
Decision Desk has about 1,800 votes in Waukesha.
Wait, what? They do?
Kelly up 3.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
Let me see.
It's probably...
No, he said the line. No.
It's only 1% in.
No, he said the line rap.
Let's see here.
They both said the line.
That's what's for 2. My sister has a crush on James. Dear Lord. 52. But is that for... Now, here's a question I'm asking. Is that early? Is that just early vote?
It might just be an anomaly. I mean,
It's Decision
small
Desk.
batch.
It is Decision Desk.
It's such a small batch.
It's only 1%. Yeah, I'm not going to... A second there, I thought was like, we're only up by 3 when it's like 15%.
Yeah, it's 1,000 votes.
I made sure to specify it was 1,800.
Come on, just New York Times. You're usually good with this.
Yeah, just report them. Oh, there they got it. They got the Waukesha results in.
Okay.
It's just the one that was on Decision Desk, but they just reported it on New York Times.
Wow, we're getting destroyed in Waukesha.
It's 1%.
Yeah, it's one that those votes could
Hey
be from
guys,
like the
Kane
core of
came in.
Waukesha City.
Kane came in. And with about 1%, less than 1% of the vote, and Janet has 78.8% of the vote.
Where?
Yeah, that'll probably be on New York
In
Times
Dane County.
in a minute or two.
Wait, how? What percent?
Like less than
1%.
1%. Like it's 1,900 votes, and she is at 78.8%. And I know how liberal Dane is.
Wait, hold on. Democrats got 82% in the primary. There. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so she's only like 4 points below 1% of the vote. So that's not. I mean, these could be like,
well, who knows
if
these
they're
could be
elected.
If that is mail-in vote, then that is a great sign.
If it's mail-in votes, I don't know.
I would think it's mail-in vote.
Oh yeah, they just reported it on New York Times.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Yeah. We need more votes though.
All right, yeah, Waukesha is 3% in. Kelly's up 20 there now. You need to expand that.
Yeah, people are saying it's early. I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Oh, whoops. Okay.
If Kelly's up 20 in Waukesha with earlies, that's decent. That's pretty good.
It's a Jover.
I have no clue what votes they are. Wisconsin just seems to do whatever it wants to on that front.
Yeah, it's not fun. Not fun at all. Yeah, some of y'all some people are already saying this race is called for Janet. Are you serious?
Let's go! Brandon Johnson expanded his lead!
Oh, gosh.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, so far I've seen nothing. Yeah, Madison's a college city. That's why it's so blue. People are saying now Waukesha looks normal. Well, I wish we
Yeah,
could...
it looks more normal now because it has 3% of the vote in.
I gotta see. I wish New York Times would get off their ass and update it, but no. Now
Far, they're performing about in line with the governor race from last year.
That's interesting. But the thing that's going to be... Is this early vote? Does anybody know if this is early vote or not?
I have no idea. I don't know what Wisconsin counts first.
Let's see here. $5 for Rye Guy 1218. Hey, Rob, what's the main reason why Wisconsin isn't a safe red state? Is it because of the unions? I just think because Wisconsin's always been always leaning Democrat.
Yeah. I know a lot of people say it's the Dane County turnout.
Yeah. Yeah, the unions in Wisconsin are not fun either, but I think it's just because we've always been leaning Democrat. We just have a history of it. Yeah, people are seeing more results on decision desk. It just doesn't seem...
Lacrosse is in.
Lacrosse?
56-44 for Protasiewicz.
Okay. That's cook. We're cooking.
And also Jefferson.
Jefferson, okay. This has to be early vote. Yeah, it has to be early vote. That means yeah. I'm assuming this is a little early.
The hell?
So yeah, lacrosse we're only down by 12. Is this early vote? Can somebody confirm? If we're only down by 12 in lacrosse, that's a really good sign.
We're down where?
Only 12 in lacrosse.
Lacrosse?
Lacrosse! The county!
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh my...
Yeah, well, all I can think of is the sport.
Dodge County. Okay.
We're up there by 40.
But again...
Ron Johnson won that by 31. Interesting. Am I not old?
Okay, let's see. I could check the, Yeah, it looks like these are early votes.
Door County is 65-35 Protasiewicz.
It's 45% in. Oh.
Hopefully they're just reporting the blue part
of
the
the error?
county.
It was an
Door
error.
County?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ozaki's in. It's 55-45 Protasiewicz.
Yeah, this is an early vote. You can already tell.
Oh my, please.
I
just want to win an election for once.
Come on, at least we're getting results. It's not,
I just want to win an election.
Let's see how we do in the sprint election. Yeah, Yep, everything's gonna pass. All three are gonna pass. Easy. Okay. Yeah, people are saying NBC has more results. Let me just turn this off for a second. NBC election results, Supreme Court. I'll check. Yeah, we actually got more results. What the?
Yeah, I see. We got Ozaki now.
Yeah, so, okay. On the NBC site. Whoa, what the? Look at Dane!
Yeah,
that's
74% in. That 74% for Protasiewicz, and that's assuming early vote.
25% is the margin that Kelly needs, if that's true. Hold up.
Oh my god.
13% reporting in Dane.
It is early. So is that early vote though? Why can't we know?
Dude, if we hold that margin in Dane, I think we've won, but it's only 13%.
Yeah. So Vernon's not. Yeah. So Vernon went away. I guess that was an error. Yeah. If Ozaki's. Oh my gosh, Ozaki we're down by 10, but we're only down by like 50 in Madison.
Wood County's in. Daniel Kelly's winning by 10.
And that's 51% in.
Well, this would be something if the Trump indictment, and Kelly wins by 4 points because
hold on,
of this.
I can look it up.
Amazing.
I can.
That would be amazing.
The margin in Wood County is unimpressive.
Yeah, but
Tim Michaels performed better.
Let's see. What do they count early vote first in Wisconsin?
Oh,
You
Wood
should know
County
this.
is in.
You live there.
I don't know. They always change it every 5 seconds.
Wood County is in. 55-45 for Kelly.
Yeah, we know that.
Oh, sorry. I just saw it.
James.
I'm just looking at New York Times. For me, it just came in.
Okay, more results coming in Jefferson. Yeah, this is early vote.
And how does Jefferson normally vote?
Jefferson's usually fairly Republican. Okay.
Yeah.
So Brown, we're holding. What? Winnie Woods by 10. Yeah, that's gonna be a concern if that holds. If it's only 10.
It's half in, so.
Who knows?
More numbers came in Chicago, and Brandon Johnson expanded
That's
his
over
lead.
Chicago. Just ignore Chicago. So yeah, it looks like we can declare that all 3 of the questions on the for welfare and stuff is going to pass. Sawyer, yeah. This is my point. You could tell their county early. Look at Sawyer County and NBC. Protasiewicz up by 40. I know it's 5% in, but it looks like they are counting polls. They're counting.
Also, in this,
go on.
Yeah, and in the Senate special election, the Democrats barely up with
But I don't know
6% of the
what's
vote in. Yeah.
Big vote dump somewhere. Where? I think Waukesha. No.
Dodge County, 70
Dodge.
in now.
70% in. $70. Okay, we're Dodge. Okay, it's over. It's over if that's true. If it's 71%, it's over.
Is that a bad result?
Yeah, it's really bad. Because Kelly and Dorr combined for 66% here, but I don't know if that's election day. Well, that's a problem.
I forgot what Trump got in that county. Trump in Dodge County. Trump got 64. He got 65% of the vote.
People are saying Dodge County is roughly in line with 2020.
Are we winning right now?
It's underperforming. It's underperforming Trump by 2.
Let me get the Trump 2016 results. I should have got that up right away.
Trump won by 1.2% in 2016. I just looked at it. He won by 23,000 votes.
No, not that. So Dodge County, he won by 31. We're up by, let's see, 26. So it's slight underperformance, but is that includes if that's election day votes left, we could be cooking, but we don't know. We literally don't know what these votes are. Are they early? Are they by mail? Who knows? Okay, I'm going to ask Presser. He probably knows. Okay, big result came in from Waukesha. Okay. Kelly's only up by 18 to Waukesha.
That was what it was like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, but it's 52% in now.
What?
Oh, Daniel Kelly is leading on the overall vote on New York Times.
Okay, Milwaukee. Kelly is at 30% in Milwaukee County. Trump was at 29. Right. Big vote.
41% of the vote in.
So he's doing better.
And Kelly's... God, that's unbelievable.
Okay.
Well, again, turnout was down there.
He's doing better in Milwaukee, it looks like. Okay, so if it's 40% in, and these look like early. If these are early votes, that's what Kelly needs. And Ozaki did flip. So it looks like the theory is holding true. And Waukesha did have a lot of earlies, so we're going to be here for a while. This is going to be close, I think. That's not as good as she needed in Milwaukee. That is not good for her in Milwaukee if that holds true.
Hey, is there any way to get around the you've reached your limit of free articles on New York Times?
There's probably a website out there.
If you go back to the Wayback, if you go to the Wayback Machine on Internet Archive and archive the page, it automatically bypasses all paywalls. This includes New York Times, Washington Post.
Okay,
literally everything.
Presser just confirmed these Milwaukee votes are early, and Kelly's at 31%.
Motherfucker. That is great news.
If that's true, we're cooking. Okay.
Sauk County is 50% in.
That margin's awful.
Where?
Sauk.
I didn't see Sauk anywhere. Okay, here it is. 49.
Hopefully that doesn't hold.
But again, this is the problem that we have. We don't know what's for sure early or not.
Well, it seems
this
like
is all-
all
this is all
counties so
over
far
the
have been
place.
reporting about like 50% votes in at once. So
Yeah.
I'm
if
thinking.
Milwaukee's is early, that stands to reason that their other votes are early as well.
Oh, New York Times just started reporting Brown County with 9% in 60-40.
Ooh,
Interesting.
fascinating. Wait a minute.
They're probably just
Ozaki's
reporting red
voting
parts
no.
of the county.
What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Portage. That's nothing.
What's
Washington's
now plus 12?
Washington. Oh.
64%.
The fact this should mean now we should gain more favorable votes then the rest of the night then. If this is true, that's early votes, which it looks like it is.
Portage County's in. It's
Yeah.
70-30 Protasiewicz.
73, but oh yeah,
There's no votes.
1%.
Let's see. The highest reporting county is just Dodge County. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say these are likely all early votes. If they're election day votes, then it's a disaster.
Yeah, Wasserman
But-
is saying,
Right.
look, these are the number in Dane is looking pretty good for Kelly, but then it went down. So okay, here we go.
Dane actually just had a dump. It's 79-21 for Protasiewicz now.
Oh, that's teetering on disaster for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, it could also still be early votes, so we don't know.
We
There's
don't
just
know.
so
Guys,
much we do not
we're
know.
leading by 1 vote in Sawyer. Let's go.
Oh,
All right, Jefferson
yeah.
County
Some
flips.
more-
It's
some more of the
78% in.
north side of the
Jefferson County is
Jefferson?
78% in,
Where?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
but it's
Oh,
only
wow.
50. Yeah, that's not a great margin.
Tiltar with 78% in.
Should we call it yet?
No.
no.
It's you know New York Times they say 71%. Oh yeah, actually we got, more votes actually.
Real.
Did Paul Ryan actually tweak and Gratz Protasiewicz? I wouldn't be surprised.
All Ryan?
Let's see. I don't believe it though. Where do we get this vote dump from?
Lacrosse is now 80% in, and Protasiewicz leads 63-37.
No, he did not.
No,
Those are
no.
really good numbers for her.
Yep, it's over. I think it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. More counties coming in. You got Greene County with 36% in 60-40.
The only so far Brown. Some of these counties have been pretty good though for Kelly. That's the thing that like Brown.
Wasserman's already fear mongering and saying it's a bad look for Kelly right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 70% of Wood County reporting at Kelly's leading 56-44%.
Jeez.
He's underperforming Trump by 7.
And he's underperforming Michaels. Might be like Janet plus 5.
Yeah, just not looking too good.
All right, a quarter of the votes in.
That's a thing. It is only a quarter, but
Greene County's 36% in. Yeah, Protasiewicz leads by 20. 9 points over Michaels.
jeez. We need like one good like this is getting teetering on disaster. Okay.
Nothing new at this point.
Dane's now 54% in. Yeah, still 79-21. The margin didn't change.
Mm.
Oh wow, Ozaki's 41% in 52-48.
Okay.
Vernon County's in 84-16 Protasiewicz. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh my god.
god.
That is a
It's only
slaughter.
7%.
If that
It's
holds.
only 70.
7%.
Yeah, it's only 7%. I thought that's like 70.
Half the votes in Sauk County, Sauk, Sauk
Sauk.
County. Protasiewicz leads Kelly by 16%.
Oh, Kenosha's 50% in as well. It's 51-49 Cali.
Favorite. It's only 25%. The problem is some of the margins, some of these counties. Like the good news for us is Dane and Milwaukee. How many more votes are they going to get? That's super favorable for them. That's the one positive in this. But
Kelly's doing very good in the Green Bay area.
that's shocking.
That's like the only silver lining to this. 26% in though, but he's doing way better than Michaels. Let's see, Wood County 82% in.
It's up to 82. Oh gosh.
Yeah, the margin didn't change.
I was expecting this, but lacrosse 79% in. But the thing that kills us, we don't know if these are what's left is election day. So
At this point, not really enough votes for that to even matter.
I mean,
Unless they split like Arizona's. Even that might be a bit of a stretch.
yeah, half the map's not even. Okay, what came in? Rest of Milwaukee, it's 70-30. Yeah, it's I believe it's slightly better than Trump, but it's not what he needs.
That's better than Ron Johnson. Or about the same.
Yeah, it's about the same as. So it's not. Milwaukee election results. We can. I mean, Kelly can run the table, but it's very, very unlikely. That's what I will say. Let's see. Okay, so.
Jeez.
Okay, another minor vote dump. Woo! Yeah, he's doing better than Trump in some counties, but it's not like good right now. But again, 54% of Dane's in, 67% of Milwaukee is in, but I just don't know if there's that Waukesha number is just a frickin' just a disaster.
I just think Republicans have given up on voting.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that.
I really think the midterm was so demoralizing that they've just given up. I mean, we saw that in the primary.
My God. More votes came in from where? Who knows? Kelmont, that's a wow. 30. He won by 30. Trump won by 20. So he's doing so much better in the Green Bay area, but he's crapping the bed in the Milwaukee area. Yeah, I don't know.
Trust the plan. Scott Pressler sending the mules after Protasiewicz.
Yeah, whatever. Man. Yeah, I don't get some of these people. They just don't give a shit. They're just gonna vote Democrat no matter who.
Yeah, Republicans don't care unless Trump's on the ballot.
Came in, that was Milwaukee and Dane again. So, when both of them are in, he did slightly better than Ron Johnson in both Madison and Milwaukee. And hold on, I can actually get the 2022 New York Times results out here. Okay, there we go. Okay. So Milwaukee, he lost. Ron Johnson lost by 40. Currently, wrong thing. Currently, he's down by 40, and nothing's really changed. Dane County, on the other hand, Ron Johnson lost by 44. Kelly's losing it by a lot.
So is Janet winning right now?
Oh, she's killing him. But there's a lot of the vote left, but I just don't see how you can overcome this gap.
Not good.
Dane County's 70% in now.
Yeah, same margin too.
Well, Wisconsin, you get what you vote for.
This is just...
What is the remaining vote that's left?
There's a lot of rural, but so far the rule's been just a freaking mess. Something came in. I don't know what, but... Yeah, it's 80% in Inazaki, only out by 4. Johnson won it by 16.
Wow. What happened?
Yeah, that Ozaki number is really bad for Kelly.
We're not even going to win the special election. We're going to lose, it looks like. Oh,
Really?
actually, we're only up. We're down.
Your clear is
yeah.
now 90% in.
Jeez, that's 12 points. Yeah, it's over. That's Swiss for 5. Hail our people. Hail that. Yeah, whatever.
You guys ready for one party Dem rule? Because Republicans don't care anymore. They're completely demoralized.
Trump should have endorsed in the race.
Yeah.
If Trump did like a couple rallies here and there, we probably would have seen a very different race here. We wouldn't be seeing these crappy margins. This is the one race Trump decided to like pretty much stay out of entirely, and now we're seeing the consequences of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Dodge County, for example. I mean, it voted. I mean, it's a 4-point. Yeah, Ron Johnson won it by 34. Kelly won it by 26. 8-point swing.
Why did Trump stay out of this
I don't
race?
know.
Was it just he wasn't interested, or he thought getting involved would make it harder for Kelly to win?
Probably busy with dealing with the indictment.
Probably.
Dodge County's 95% in. It's still 63-37. So yeah, that's over.
Yeah, Washburn called it.
I wonder what the final margin is going to be, though. I think Janet +5.
Who knows?
This can make likely D at this rate.
Kind of what I expected.
Insane. Republicans don't vote. They don't vote. They don't care.
This stings. This really stings.
La Crosse actually got more liberal, and it's 95% in now. Now it's 64-36. Let's see.
Yeah.
It swung 10 points left from the governor race. That's actually insane. Protasiewicz might win by like
He's gonna win by
10.
20. She's gonna win by 20 at this rate.
Yeah.
It's going to be a likely margin. That's what I'm saying right now.
So what you're telling me is that we've basically lost Wisconsin in 2024, and by
Yep.
potential proxy, the entire the presidential race.
I wouldn't go that far. Not yet. This is going to make it substantially harder, but you know what? I don't think it's going to like actually kill our chances, depending on who is the candidate.
Only Trump can win
Waukeshaw's
Wisconsin.
within 16.
He's our only hope. These people won't
He
vote
should have
otherwise.
endorsed. He should have endorsed. I think he made a mistake staying out of this race.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream. There's really nothing more to stream at this point. I mean, Waukesha is 85% and Kelly's only up by 16. Jeez.
Are you guys ready for a 4-4 map in Wisconsin?
I mean, yeah, this
Van
significantly
Orden's out.
hurts. Yeah, this significantly hurts Van Orden and Steele's chances of winning re-election.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is just not how I wanted to go. I'm not going to cry or anything like that. This is just disappointing. And I can already tell that people are going to blame, the populace for this. But
All this is just another sign that the country's going further down the tubes.
I mean, yeah.
We need Trump to save us from 4 more years of Democrat rule.
Johnson was down for most of it, came back and won. Yeah, but you're talking about what happened was, he wasn't 16% in Waukesha.
Yeah. The most he was down by was 5, and now he's up by about 1. Actually, like 1.5.
I don't know if Doro would bring out like 100,000 or more Republican voters. She's not.
Unironically, if we don't have Trump, it's going to be Democrat one-party rule, essentially.
Doro is an
Right,
uninspiring candidate. She probably would have done worse than this.
Yeah, Wasserman just called it.
We already knew this, James.
Oh, okay, sorry. I just saw it. Sorry.
Oh, you should be an emotion. Well, I'm just, I have no emotion because I was prepared for this. So
We haven't had a good. We've only the last good cycle we've had was 2021, and that was two races. Before that, our only good cycle was 2016.
November happened.
We're used to this.
November.
Atagami's 86% in, and it's only Protasiewicz 2.
Total disaster.
Menominee is going to save us.
Menominee will bring out all of its
For the
mutants.
Senate special, we're not even going to win the friggin' Senate special. Oh, actually, we're taking the lead on that at least. Hooray.
This might vote about the same as the primary.
Here's what people need to understand. This is people that say that Dora would have won. Kelly Law is going to lose by at least 10 points. Okay? 10. You're seriously going to say Dora would have won?
I honestly don't think.
This isn't an electability problem. This is a turnout problem.
And apparently early voting does not change that. So there needs to be something completely different.
We need a completely different...
And, I mean, I don't think Dora would have ran that different of a campaign.
The issue is that there's so many Democrats that are motivated on the issue of abortion that they're coming out in droves because Janet is blasting the airwaves with commercials saying that Daniel Kelly is going to like kill women or some stupid crap like that.
Yeah.
And people are buying it. So Republicans need to actually like take back that. They need to get good with setting the narrative, because right now, like, the overarching narrative is that, like, oh, Republicans want to take away their rights, but they need to learn how to like re-grasp that control of the overarching narrative. Like, you could reframe the issue of abortion as, like, I wrote a pretty good message on this once, if I could find it. It was along the lines of, like, why you would want to punish, say, like, on the issue of, like, an exception for rape on abortion. Why would you want to punish the baby for the sins of the father, for example? You could easily reframe things, like, on topics like abortion and make them pertain Democrats as, Democrats as the chaotic and perhaps evil candidates out of the race.
I got a super chat. That political guy for 5 and 10 minutes. Stapleton would be the lead. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure Dora would have turned out all these rurals that voted Trump for the first
Here's
time.
people to understand.
The Republican first time with Trump.
It's obvious Dorboy was going to win. Nobody was going to freaking win this race.
And Doro had her own
There's
scandal.
just too much Democrat money, too much of a Democrat machine.
Is the stream over?
No.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I mean, Doro had her own scandal, so I don't know if she. I mean, that would probably hurt her.
We at this point in time, we need to just completely revamp the party.
The Democrats just are always going to turn out.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just rabid about this. They will always turn out as much as possible.
Jeez, it says we're collapsing the WoW counties.
Democrats turn out in droves, and Republicans are asleep at the wheel.
Look at this. We're only down by 2 in Portage. That's the type of election we're dealing with right now. We're not doing bad in Ashland, but that's probably because it's only 10% in. But there's a clear problem with the base. With everything. She would have turned out the suburbs to the max. Oh, bullshit. This is all this max you get to turn out in freaking WoW counties. Dora got insane WoW march. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. If Kelly doesn't spend... What?
I'm looking at the WoW counties, and they're starting to shift a little kind of far right.
What?
I don't know if this is recent, but Washington just lurched to like 67-33 for Kelly, and Ozaki just went 53-47.
It's 90% in.
Yeah, but I just remember it being even less, like not much less in, and it was a little bit further left. So I don't know.
Timmy Gaming for 2. This good for Blake Masters. Nah. This is not the time for this crap.
Man, Ozaki. I thought those moderates in the suburbs were going to be more willing to vote for a non-Trump candidate. Or just not Trump in general.
And how was Kelly on fundraising?
The spending gap was basically even towards the end.
So spending had nothing to do with it, and early vote didn't help us at all. It's clearly an issue. It's got to be an issue of like messaging and just overall turnout.
Jefferson all in, we only won by 6. That's atrocious.
Yeah, we need a new direction as a party. The messaging was awful. I mean,
I honestly think we're just heading towards Democrat one-party rule. I think the only person that can really stop this is Trump, maybe with a few other people.
Winnebago's like down by 10 for Kelly. He's at 80. Oh, jeez. Oh. Yeah, that's just the Winnebago was so big and everything's just a freaking mess. More of Dane's going in. Yeah, Protasiewicz is at 81% in freaking Dane. Milwaukee's about the same. More votes are coming in though, but
She's gonna win Brown. That's gonna flip.
But all of our eyes are on freaking the special election. Come on, please.
We haven't won a single close election since Youngkin, and that's a really embarrassing showing for us as a party.
Oh yeah, and before that, it was 2016. That was it.
Yeah, and these people are freaking blaming.
An awful party.
It's clear. If Kelly lost by 10, okay, fine. Dora would have done 10, let's say 10 points better. Wow, that would have neglected a 10-point defeat.
Absolutely not. They weren't that different of candidates.
I mean, they were both pretty conservative, and
they're both the same. You think Kelly has the bad sense? Dora wants to ban gay marriage. You think that's suddenly electable?
This is proof that DeSantis would have literally no shot at Wisconsin right here. They're not gonna, I mean, if they're not going to vote for Daniel Kelly against Janet, who's insane, then why would they turn out for Ron DeSantis after stabbing Trump in the back? When Trump was the first Republican they voted for in decades.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wasserman
it's-
is saying it'll be a 4 to 7 point range for Janet.
It's
That's
looking
what
like
I'm saying.
it looks like we're to lose the district 8.
It's going to be likely to.
Looks like we're to lose district 8.
What a disaster.
That was the one election we needed to bank on.
Yeah, this country's kind of screwed. I just kind of accepted that reality after the midterms.
This is literally worst case scenario because, okay, with a Kelly loss, fine. But losing this special election, it's over for us then in Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah, they're going to flip the legislators
They're just
after
gonna,
they redistrict them.
You still think it's possible for the legislature in Wisconsin to hold after 2024 elections?
They're going to force a Democrat gerrymander.
See, Nick the Light in for
no.
5. I'm honestly starting to think we got lucky. Yeah, I'm starting to. I mean, seriously, what? Outside of Youngkin, nothing has gone our way this entire time.
I mean,
Honestly,
Youngkin was
wait a
running
minute.
against like the worst of the worst candidate.
We're up by 10 in Racine with 62% in. What?
Honestly, Michael's underperformance against Evers is starting to look more and more impressive.
Yeah.
It actually is.
Yeah, this is literally DEFCON 1, and
I'm telling you, Republicans just given up. They've
We're
given up
going
after the midterms.
DEFCON 3 on Democrats. Or something like that.
I saw someone saying I see someone saying that like the Rust Belt strategy is impossible, but what states are you going to win in the Sun Belt to make up for that?
you can't. You have to win Virginia. That's not going to happen. Yeah, this is just a pathetic. I mean,
I'm already seeing people complain that we're talking about Trump being the only one who could win Wisconsin.
okay.
It's literally demonstrably true. What do you want?
It is demonstrably true.
Well, we got at
Like-
this point in time, we have to. The big thing at this, we cannot lose any more ground in wild counties. We literally can't. I mean,
People are looking at this race and be like, yeah,
How
Dora
many
would have won.
how many
this.
other what other Republicans in recent years have won the state of Wisconsin other than Ron Johnson? He barely won against the worst candidate ever.
And like Scott Walker lost in 2018, so the last time he won was 2014.
let's see here. Man Milk for 2. Dude Banels to star.
Only Trump.
Also federally count. That political guy for 5. Republicans might need to do what Democrats did in 2022 and fundraise for unelectable candidates. Okay. Could the SCOTUS... Yeah, SCOTUS is basically our only hope at this point. Unless we could pull off a miracle in the District 9, but... not likely.
Yep, NBC called it.
So, we're gonna have to have, like, serious talks as a party, like, what we gotta do. I mean, it's
Oh,
clearly...
do you hear that? They're already trying to like ban the Virginia convention system.
I
Yeah,
saw
the
that.
courts are trying. I think the courts banned it. I think the courts ruled that it was like unconstitutional to have the convention system or something like that.
Oh yeah, someone brought up Kentucky.
So-
Yeah, that is like likely blue. That is not flipping. We're probably gonna lose prize if we won Mississippi.
I wouldn't compare Wisconsin to Mississippi. Those are
So-
two just like very different.
We just
states.
lose everything though. That's the
Yeah,
thing. We don't
Kenosha,
win
oh my
anything.
god, he lost Kenosha by 8.
Mississippi's like culturally conservative. I don't think abortion is gonna, of all things, is going to kill us there. Like
You're telling
Mississippi's
me
one of those
all
states
the-
where abortion is heavily unpopular. So you can't
Brad,
rely
you're
on
telling me
November
that
turnout
Kenosha's
like you can in
incompletely-
Wisconsin.
Let's see here. Jim Bob Jim Bob for 5. We
Gosh.
got to find a way to win back the suburbs. We can't rely on rules why we're class to those victories. Those groups of low propensity are unreliable. Yeah, I'm just my.
Now tell us how to win the suburbs. We need
Here's the
a
thing.
how.
I do agree. We can't win Ozaki by just 6. I mean, that's pathetic. I want to compare to Wisconsin.
Rap. So is all of Kenosha in, Rap?
Yeah, it's in. It's 8.
And he lost it by 8.
Ron Johnson won it by 4. Even Michaels won it.
Michaels is looking like a really strong candidate after this.
Yeah,
I
so
love you,
It's
Tim
because-
Michaels.
That's because Trump got relatively involved in the race. This
Yeah,
time, Trump
that's
stayed
true.
entirely out. He
That
stayed
is so
entirely
true.
out of the Supreme Court race, made no endorsements, did not make even an announcement on his Truth Social.
He should have.
And as a result, nobody came out. None of the base came out. And Democrats campaigned on November and destroyed the Republican. It's really very simple. It looks like Trump's endorsements might not be toxic after all. Who would have known?
Yeah, we like the abortion question. Why are we bending the knee on the abortion? No. I'm not saying I should say bend the knee. Why are we just letting Democrats monopolize on it? Here's the problem that we have as a party when it comes to the issue of abortion. This is such an easy thing to do. Just say, look, the Democrats want post-birth abortion. That's it. That's all you have to say. They literally said we need to elect pro-abortion candidates. Yeah, this race actually shows Trump's endorsement does help.
It absolutely matters.
I mean,
Also, New York Times called it.
you're gonna tell me, yeah, I know, but you're gonna really tell me that Kelly losing because by 8 is because he's too Trumpy? This is
He
the.
didn't even run as a Trumpy candidate.
Let's see here. Adams count. He only had by 4. Jesus. John Lieber won treasurer. Every treasurer election's more Republican favorable. Do people not get this?
People
Every
just trust
single-
Republicans more on money. That's not.
Yeah, I think even Vermont has a Republican treasurer, or he came damn close to win it.
I think Republicans like always overperform in the treasurer races.
Is there a chance Kelly loses Racine? Let's see.
Racine's
Yeah.
gonna flip if that's the margin in Kenosha. Racine's gonna flip. Brown's gonna flip. I'm saying that right now. Brown's gonna flip.
This is just. Again, this isn't because Kelly's unelected. Or I think Kelly's unelectable now, but.
I think all Republicans are basically unelectable in the state unless Trump
People-
is involved.
The thing about Wisconsin is that since 1984, I don't think any Republican has won Wisconsin until Donald Trump. And yet people are saying
Ron
that,
Johnson,
like,
Skywalker.
Wisconsin. I
Yeah,
know,
but-
but
I mean, you
on
have
the presidential
exceptions.
level. And
Ah.
on the
Johnson,
presidential
Walker.
level, and yeah, they had their own benefits from the 2010 wave before things got polarized, before a lot more demographic change, before a lot of that stuff, also before big tech began operating turnout drives, pouring millions of dollars into races and into like registering new voters. That was a big issue. But I digress. I think that people are crazy if they look at Trump, the only presidential candidate since 1984, since Reagan, to win Wisconsin, that all of a sudden he's now toxic in the state. No, they should be showing his face more, if anything.
See,
That's going to
Trump's
help
gonna-
Republicans.
Look, people are going after me for supporting Kelly. You think Dora would have won if Kelly lost by
Dora
14?
would have been crushed.
She does better in Waukesha because she is a bit more favorable in that area. Outside of Waukesha and Ozaki, where else would she have done significantly better in? You're going to really tell me the guy that they're saying, oh, he's too Trumpy for the state. If the Trump candidate can't win frickin' Grant County, you really think Dora would have ran it up there? So, yeah. Yep, Outagamie, Winnebago. Yeah, it's just... I mean, the Green Bay area, this reason alone is why we lost. We shat the bed in Green Bay. DeSantis... Can DeSantis win the Rust Belt?
No, absolutely not.
I
confirmed
think
it to me.
I think he could, but
He's more likely to lose Iowa and Ohio at this point than win Wisconsin.
Look, I'm gonna make a whole deep dive. This isn't because of Dora would have won. Dora wouldn't have won. Kelly wasn't even the Trump candidate. Exactly. If Trump endorsed Kelly, you can make the argument he didn't.
He didn't even get involved, single bit. Kelly was the closest thing to the Trump candidate, but that's it.
Okay,
Seeing this race, how bad do we think DeSantis loses Wisconsin if he's the nominee?
Oh, he gets crushed.
I wouldn't go that far, but Vallis and Kelly can still win. No, they can't. Trump lost the Rust Bowl in 2020. Yes, the worst national environment. And
man, yeah, he lost it by less than a point. Yeah,
the worst national environment a president has had in probably ever, and he still nearly won. It just sometimes it pisses me off with some of these people that think, oh, we need to elect the electable candidates. We gotta make sure Trump's not involved. The one race Trump wasn't involved in, this happened.
Yeah, and I really do not get the argument of how Dora was supposed to be more electable, because she was basically the same. She probably would have ran almost the exact same campaign as Kelly.
All she would have ran on was the frickin' Waukesha judge. I mean, I'm a Waukesha judge, and I sent that Waukesha terrorist to jail. Let's see here. Zelpin LZ99 for 2. Lee Zeldin needs to be put in the charge of the GOP. Yeah, we need Zeldin. They like moderate Republican. If you think Ron Johns is a moderate Republican, I have a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. I mean, he is no moderate. So, we're going to have a couple deep dives. We're going to talk about it. What happened wasn't, if Dora was a candidate, she would have done a point better. Congratulations. You still lose by freaking 10.
A lot of people have forgot this state used to be considered to be part of the blue wall. Who broke that wall? It was Donald Trump, and he didn't get involved. And so the blue wall holds. The blue wall holds.
Let's see. We need to start running on Medicare and Social Security. I mean, we started to, but Dunn County is blue. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Get Portage.
And over half the votes in there.
I don't get it. No, nobody freaking saw this as anything more realistically than Jana +6. Nobody. It just
Democrats have also just completely changed the culture of the country to heavily favor them via colleges and other means. So they're just breeding Democrats.
Like I said, I thought Protasiewicz was going to win. Not by 13.
Like, all these people that grow up in these deep red suburbs, like, they're going to heavily liberal colleges. And when they get old enough to vote, they vote heavy Democrat.
Yeah,
I mean, Mandela Barnes did better in the suburbs than Russ Feingold.
Yeah, it just... So, we again, I'm getting sick of both sides of the aisle. This is getting freaking stupid. One side said focus only on the suburbs. The other side, focus only on the rules. No!
I found some people on Twitter that actually think that George Bush was a better candidate for Wisconsin than Trump. This is funny.
Yeah, totally the same state back then.
Oh my gosh. If this was 2004 Wisconsin, Trump would have won in a landslide. There, I said it.
Obviously, because the demographics were very different.
Yeah,
and if you had the same national environment as Bush, if he didn't have to deal with the recession, with impeachment, with big tech, if he didn't have to deal with any of that, then yeah, he would have won Wisconsin possibly by a safe margin.
Yes. Fuck the world. Look, I'm not denying this is freaking embarrassing what's happened with rural Wisconsin. I'm not denying that. But, let's see. It's just a disaster. And like I said, everybody's saying, "Oh my God, you had Kelly winning." I've literally supported I shouldn't say no. I didn't support. I literally said Protasiewicz was probably going to win. Well, she's going to win by a lot. Let's see here. Matthew Paccio for 5. I'm still voting for and support Donald Trump. I'm not even sure that he can win 2024 at this rate. We gotta just flat out change the party. We need more young kids and Zeldins. That political guy by 5, he's not going to win, but the margin is getting better. Yeah, it's getting better, but well, I mean, it's going to be like Jana plus 5 or 6, which I flat out said was probably going to happen, was not likely.
I consider that like the worst case. I consider it a possibility, but yeah.
But it's come on, we got to win this special election. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Like, look at this. Both Waukesha voted 75% for both the cash bail stuff, and they voted for. Oh my! Is Kelly's career dead? Yes, it's dead.
Rip. I like Dan Kelly.
People are giving him a lot of shit for. Now he's unelectable, obviously, but what do we have? What pass? Wisconsin's literally. We literally have to win Wisconsin. You can't win 2024 without Wisconsin.
I mean, what state would you replace Wisconsin with if you're trying to win?
Maybe. I mean,
like what? Like
it's time to flip New York, boys. New York, New Jersey time.
Replace Wisconsin with New Jersey.
We weren't aiming for Wisconsin. We were going to New York.
That would be a cursed match.
This is sad when the New York GOP has more hope. I have more hope in the New York GOP than I currently got the Wisconsin GOP.
Unironically.
I'm a big supporter of Wisconsin GOP. They usually have been competent.
They just haven't been able to overpower the strong culture
So we had a
shift.
Here's the thing that Kelly
country.
had. The spending was even. Now, Protasiewicz had the advantage early on. Turns out that played a bigger role than anybody expected. Secondly, the ground game was 100% towards Kelly. I just think this was a messaging disaster. They let the Democrats capitalize abortion, and they didn't say a word. State the fact that Protasiewicz supports late-term abortion. $2 from Mike Hunt. Why does can equality only matter for GOP? Because the Republicans make it an issue. They don't respond to Democrats whatsoever. Like, remember Lee Zeldin when he was asked about the issue of abortion? He said, "It doesn't matter. Abortion's not going to change in New York when I'm governor." Just say that.
Yeah,
in those
I
races.
honestly,
I honestly think that independents would be happier with a Trump-like candidate than a generic Republican. I mean, we saw this with Lee Zeldin. He was one of the best performing Republicans we had, and he was a Stop the Steal Republican in 2020.
Yeah.
So he was supposed to be he should have been as unelectable as like Doug Mastriano, but because he didn't have any like major scandals and he ran a good campaign, he overperformed vastly and drug a lot of House Republicans over the finish line.
I don't really think electability is always based on policy. I think when you have some like very extreme policy positions and you talk about them for a long time, it makes you unelectable. But I think a lot of it just comes down to relatability to voters. I think a lot of times voters will just relate to a candidate better, and they maybe the candidate's saying something that they care about that typically isn't said by a candidate, or they just feel like the candidate's, I guess, more like them or something like that.
So
to some extent, I agree.
I think that plays a significant role. I think that plays a bigger role into electability than most people take into account.
Yeah, I just think that the issue stuff, the Democrats they run on the most extreme stuff in the country. And voters disagree with their policy, but guess what? They still vote Democrat. But look at their issues, their stances on crime. Look what happened when Lee Zeldin effectively hammered the fact on crime. He nearly won New York. This isn't the New York from 30 years ago. This is the New York of today.
The New York that, mind you, voted for Biden by 23 points.
Me with the Jan 2+2 prediction. I literally said Jan was going to win by a couple points. She was the favorite. I didn't say anything about my exact margin because it was kind of hard to in this race for obvious reasons, it looks like. But yeah, we have a serious crisis as a party. That political guy for 5 at staple time. Probably.
Stapleton will fix the GOP.
Crime and education are the issue we need to focus on. We did focus on crime here. We didn't focus on education, though. Now I think about... Because you notice the crime... You notice in the city of Milwaukee, you notice that Kelly did about the same as Johnson in Milwaukee because he focused on crime. Crime doesn't really matter to Waukesha, Zaki, or Washington. Education. Crime only gets you so far. And it clearly didn't here. Because Dora would have ran just the same thing. Do people not understand? Dora was a carbon copy of Kelly, except the fact that she was more well-known in Waukesha. That's about it. And how are we winning Columbia?
That's gonna flip.
I know, but how are we winning Columbia?
Oh, well, Iron County is only 4-point lead for Kelly with 71% in.
Yeah, so I'm talking to people. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of change in the Wisconsin GOP. And what just dumped? It was Madison. My gosh. Dane, 18%.
Wow.
You can't tell me with a straight force Dora would have done any better than Dane. It would have done any better.
Insane, man.
It's just, I mean, I really don't see how Dora would have done better. I mean,
She would.
Wisconsin, you get what you vote for.
Well, the thing is, I just think the messaging was just, it was good, but it really just focused on crime a lot. Yes, that's big, but focus on the fact that she's against school choice. Focus on the fact she a complete flip-flopper. Focus on the fact that, etc., etc.
It's just amazing that this bad of a candidate can do this well. It really shows the state we're in.
Kelly's gonna do better in Milwaukee. That's about it. Kelly's gonna do slightly better in Milwaukee. It seems like randomly Columbia. Racine, oh my gosh, she only won Racine by a point.
is it all in?
Let's go! We held Racine.
Yeah, I think the GOP's gonna have a massive. A lot of people are going to get fired, I think, this next week. We had the ground game. With that ground game, you should have won this race easily. The fact that you didn't. Depressing. Kelly has not deleted it yet. It shows that turnout is all that matters. Yeah, it is. Dustin Carter for 5 RZ to fix their individual states instead of trying to force the same blanket candidate acting like the same Republican that could fit in Georgia versus Wisconsin versus Alaska. I agree with that. I 100% agree with that statement. Because, yes, Georgia Republicans like Kemp, they did good because they focused on what mattered to Georgia. But Wisconsin, why do you think Tom Tiffany did so good in 2022? Outran Trump by a lot. Because he focused on what matters to the state or his district. And crime is only a problem in Milwaukee, in parts of Madison. Running on that the entire time isn't good. It's not going to help you. Will Kelly be a meme
Republicans
now? What?
Republicans need to stand for something, because I noticed this during the primary that Dan Kelly's messaging was almost exclusively anti-Protasiewicz, I believe, wasn't it? Instead of making clear what he stood for, that he wasn't just some guy.
He tried at the end, but it didn't really go too well. I mean, look at this. Washington County, he did only a couple points worse. He really didn't do that bad in Washington. He had to do better, but Dodge County, he did worse than Ron Johnson. It just, the rest of the state was just a collapse. The young Bonaparte for 2, the message was a trickle, and no one cared. Yeah, the message was not, I will say it was not good. Like, why do you think he's going to do good at Milwaukee? And that's where Protasiewicz is from. She's from Milwaukee. And it looks like he's going to outperform Ron Johnson in Milwaukee.
Scott Pressler, thank you for that.
Pressler, he tried. He really did try in Wisconsin. So we're going to work on, I'm talking to people, we're going to try to fix this. We can't let this disaster go on any longer. And now people are going to take my my undecided voter thing out of context. Nobody thought this was happening. Nobody. Let's see here. Kelly looks like Sam the Eagle from the Muppets. I see the resemblance. Yeah, so the next couple days we're going to be focusing on how the GOP can fix themselves. Because we need a clear policy. And I hope that everybody in this chat, they're willing to help with that. Because we have a serious problem. And we got to fix the GOP ASAP.
Oh, with 91% of the vote, and Dan Nodal is leading right now by a point.
I think there's a serious question on if we can recover. We might be too far gone as a country.
Rye Guy 1218 for 2. Is Wisconsin gone for the GOP? Was that a stretch? That's a stretch. It's just, nobody saw this. This like reverted to like Obama 2008 levels. Dustin Carter for 2. RZ to quit being hard-headed with primaries. Exactly! Or people just ignore the fact that Doral, the only reason she ran was because she was a Waukesha judge. And she was the guy that she sent that son of a bitch to jail for life. That's the only reason she ran. If Doral didn't run, yes, Kelly probably still would have lost. Not as much. He didn't have to burn through millions in the primary. Wisconsin gone to, I don't know, but I think with the people in this chat, I think we can work on something. Anybody agree with that?
I guess.
I mean,
I mean, here's the thing. A lot of people who are voting don't pay attention to politics that much. They just hear, like, from their teachers or from their parents or just, like, social media. They'll see something saying go vote, and then they vote party line. I don't think a lot of them even care for messaging at this point. It's more just a matter of, like, a cultural necessity to vote that way because the Republicans are, oh, they're going to take away women's rights, because that's what the narrative is, and that's really all they know to politics. You think that these people are, like, well-educated on messaging? Like,
someone's saying it's funding. It was not funding. This was not funding.
This is the one time where it was 100% on funding. The only thing that Protasiewicz had advantage with funding was she was first. That's it. People are saying, look at Chicago. Oh my gosh, it's within. I'm not even going to look at Chicago anymore.
At least we have Brandon Johnson.
Pressler cleans up trash. And the thing with Pressler is he tried. The thing people need to understand is these people are complaining about, oh, he did such a terrible job. Have any of you tried to do anything for this race? He worked his ass off. He tried. I don't want to hear people are complaining it's Pressler's fault. It's not.
I admire his dedication.
Yeah,
I just don't know if it really like makes much of a difference when it's at such a small level. Like, you need to go digital with a lot of these messaging issues.
I think we have to look into it because we're getting killed, and now these universities, I think they know what they're doing now. In Madison, they had freaking flyers everywhere around the campus. Vote Protasiewicz, vote Protasiewicz, vote. And they have a polling center right next to the campus. That should be illegal. You should be able to vote in your campus? No. Screw that. Because what's happening is that's electioneering. That's what's the word for it? It's like you're not allowed to like the campaign's not supposed to like intimidate voters, right? What's that called?
Something like that.
Yeah, it's like that's basically what they do with the universities.
Just voter intimidation?
No, like there's signs everywhere saying vote Protasiewicz, vote Protasiewicz, and the polling center's like, you know, in the campus. Flipping voted, let's see, electioneering. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what they do. And they make a big deal like Protasiewicz is gonna, Kelly's gonna kill you if you vote for Kelly. Yeah, thanks for defining that. That's what it was. See, I'm disappointed, guys. I'm very sorry that this was not the stream we wanted it to be. I thought this was going to be a close, you know, Protasiewicz probably wins, but we still...
I mentally prepared myself for this.
Yeah, but I didn't expect it to be this bad.
After the midterms, you can't really have high hopes for anything unless it's in a state like Ohio or Florida. Or Iowa.
Yeah, so... Not gonna lie, I'm very worried about the future of the GOP, and I really feel the indictment fucked us over. We don't know yet.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. The indictment didn't really do anything for turnout.
It's not gonna do. It's not gonna change
nothing.
2024 at all. Same with Kelly, and all the other competent goons who embarrass themselves tonight. Well, I think just personally, this was just disaster, and I am never ever listening to a freaking internal poll again. That was.
Oh wow, yeah.
I am never... Guys, people are saying that, oh my god, you made up the source. That was right from the Kelly campaign. It was somebody that I trusted very much, and he DM'd me like, we're screwed. So, I don't want to hear it.
The Protasiewicz poll had her doing way worse than this.
Yes, she only was up by 4. Alright, I think we're going to end it here tonight. Let's see. Dustin Carter for 2 conservative seated universities. They got too comfy in the regular years. Yeah, we just conceded the universities and we're screwed for the next at least 20 years probably.
I just want to remind everyone again. It's like before Trump, the GOP was basically like gonna die.
Yeah, so people are exactly.
It's just a continuation of that.
Why does Scott Presser get blamed, but Ronna doesn't? Exactly. Ronna did nothing. She talked more about the frickin', oh my god, TikTok. Who cares?
It's just this party is just pathetic. Can't win elections.
Yeah, we
can't really do anything right.
So I already can tell there's to be probably a lot of people in the GOP getting fired tonight.
I honestly doubt it.
Sounds like there's some people that could get thrown out.
Also, Walworth was only.
Was the stream over yet?
It's not yet.
Oh my goodness gracious, dude! You said you'd kill the stream twice now, and you haven't yet.
People are okay. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. I'm sorry this did not go the way we wanted to. We'll be back though. We will be back. We gotta find a way to fix this. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next post.